one second. Hiya. Why am I gone? Why am I gone? What happened? Wait a minute. Okay, wait, in one moment. No technical difficulties here. Okay. What? Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, there's the capture. It sure should be working. Okay, maybe if I turn it on and I turn it back off. I sure still am disappointed. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Huh? No, okay, wait, I'm not far away. Very close up actually. Where? Huh. Wait. Where am I? What has happened? Why? Huh? Okay. One moment. Oh, I get it now. Okay. Well, this is gonna be inconvenient, but we can make it work. We can make it work. I forgot that I was working on some stuff, and I think I deleted the issue that lies here is the fact that I may or may not have how do you say? I may or may not have deleted spout capture for a second. So give me a moment. Very important stuff taking place, but very normal. Nothing out of the blue. Nothing to be concerned nor fearful of. Just play amongst yourselves. Don't think about it too much, and the world will be good. Okay. And then from here we will simply this one, and then this. Okay. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. I fear nothing. I figured it out. I've cracked the code. I've done it. Hello everyone. Hiya. Welcome in. It's so nice to see you all. Going through it a bit today. But don't worry. Things will be normal very soon. I am not doing ASMR I'm not doing karaoke today. I'm not doing ASMR either. And unfortunately there is a reason for that. Which I will get into. But we have some really exciting stuff that's happened today. My first meet and greet, so I'm very excited to talk about that too. Has my mic been off? Has my mic been off? Oh geez. Okay, that's cool. My bad. It's I'm not going to lie, it is one of those days. For me, it's not a bad day. It's just that I am stumbling and fumbling and making some mistakes today. So I appreciate your patience with me despite my many failings. Super low. Hiya, it's me, Daiya. Your Lady Luck of Pixelink 2nd Generation Pixel Chronicle. Hello, welcome in. I am having a day, but we're making it work. As I was saying, although you can hear it, today unfortunately we're not doing karaoke as much as I would love to. Part of the reason for that is that today I originally intended to do a fully scheduled karaoke stream. There's going to be a bunch of really fun stuff. I was really looking forward to it. My first karaoke with Pixelink. Very important stuff, right? But unfortunately, with the tech issues that I'm having right now, as you may happen to have noticed in recent times, and by recent times I mean my time here, I have a little bit of PC troubles that I'm working on right now. And unfortunately, I thought that I had a fix for them today. I was very excited about it. Turned out it was not. That was not the thing. I was so sure. And unfortunately, that was not it. So I am still working on some fixing of things. But it did result in me taking apart essentially everything today and putting it back together. As you can tell, in some respects, a little bit haphazardly in order to make it to this stream. So unfortunately, it does mean that I didn't feel properly prepared for karaoke. I just didn't feel like I had given it the time and dedication as far as practicing that would make me happy and proud of the work that I put into it. And also, I really want to make this something special for you all, so I decided to wait until next week, and that way I can really give it 110%, and hopefully my PC will be no longer as goofed up as it is presently, because to say that it is frustrating me would be the understatement of the century. So thank you so much, everyone, for your understanding. I appreciate it. Chill, hiya. Do you have what you have a request? What is your request? What is the dino in need of? Your pog chomps, and you have to. What are you asking me? What's happening? What are we doing? What's going on? But yeah, I say I see. Okay. I knew this day would be upon us one day. I truly did. I cannot deny it's not as though I didn't know that it was going to happen one day. I was just kind of hoping that like maybe it would be like, I don't know, a little bit further out from now. Really, I don't want to disappoint. I don't want to disappoint Chio, but it's kind of embarrassing, you know. Chio is your voice. Okay. I will do this one time. You get one for free. Alright? Don't say I didn't do anything for you. Okay? Okay. Yes, it's for Chio specifically. I have to gather my strength for the sake of Chio. I know, I gotta do it. I'm gonna drink a sip of water to prepare myself. She speaks for all the little guys. Chio's the voice of the people. Oh my gosh, okay. Yes. BGM off. I will slowly turn the BGM. It's off now. You good? You have a second to prepare yourself? Are you really sure about this? You're like 100% positive, right? There's no going back after this. Okay. There. I did it. Are you proud? Are you happy? Are you content? Are you proud of yourself? Cool. There you go. There's the one exasperated ara for you. There you go. Okay. Hiya, Chio. I'm glad that you're having fun today. I hope you had a very, very good stream today. For me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, Takonire, thank you. Thank you for the the compensation for my emotional damages. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $10 and thank you for the taskaru. Thank you. Ora? Oh, ora. All day. That's fine. I'm down with that. I love you too, Chio. Hi, I just got here in time for the ara. Of course you did. Guess this casino is heaven. I don't know what you're talking about. The ara of the working class. I think the thing that like bothers me the most about like ara is like obviously like you have like the very like, you know, it's really popular in like lately to be very like really like, you know, like super dramatic about it, and there's nothing wrong with that, but like ara is literally like if you said like oh my or sheesh or like geez, would you really be like out here like oh like what? Like, oh my! Like, I don't think people do. Well, I guess, huh? Maybe people do that. I don't know. I'm not really sure. You must have gotten asked that so much over the years. You know, actually, I'm surprised it's the first time that I have seen it personally. Like, I think we've made it. I think we've made it. What? 6 days? 6, almost 7 days. No, we made it a week. I think we made it a week without a single Ada request until today. I think. You know? So I'm not sure. Can you say sheesh in the Ada cadence? Wait, you want like sheesh like that? Is that what you're wanting from me? I'm a little confused. I think I may have messed it up somewhere. Got the S tier voice. Thank you. It's like saying yeah. Exactly. Same. We made it a week and it was your coworker. Yeah, no, it was my Chio. Even worse. Closer than coworkers. My bestie. Perhaps even my breastie. She's like under my boob height. Just been trying to be respectful till now. I appreciate it. Please do not expect that just because please do not suddenly get degen on me, thank you. I just think Ada is overdone. Say the first thing that comes to your mind. Paying your taxes. Is that what you want from me? Ooh. Wait. Ooh. ASMR stream, but it's just me in a lower register reading off different like crimes and their definitions. That could be fun. Kind of see how it still works. Thanks for playing. I'm learning it. Fuyu, thank you. Thank you for the $7.33 to the house. Taskare for sheesh. Thank you. Sheesh. There you go. I hope that made you happy. I hope that made you happy. The worst part of betrayal is that it never comes from an enemy. It's not really. Daiya doesn't have to say some voice line. Everything she says sounds hazukashi. Daiya pays taxes? Yeah, sure. That'll be fun. Honestly, I prefer the primal Daiya sounds in general. Those really bring out the Gatmoy. The like screaming. Like me when I play. Okay. So you know how I finished stream last night and we were playing Hades, right? I dreamt about playing Hades. My dream was literally just that we kept playing Hades, and I woke up and I had to go and do like adult things for the casino, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at myself and I'm like, all I want to do right now is play more Hades. It was terrible. It was the worst, genuinely 0 out of 10 worst experience. I was like, all I want to do right now is just play Hades. It's the kind of dream you can make a reality. That's true. That is true. See if I'm done back. Do you thought this was a chatting stream? I'm actually going to make this an 8-hour stream. 4 hours of it is Zatsu. The other 4 is going to be me just playing Hades 2 in absolute silence. I am kidding. There's no way that I could ever do anything in silence. Reading penal law will put me to sleep. It didn't college. Oh my gosh. Hi Daiya. I wish I could have been at Offkai. Maybe next time. If I knew you and Arisa were going to be there a few months in advance, I probably would have gone. Yeah, I will definitely give more warning in the future. I know that a lot of things were kind of out of our control, and everyone at Pixelink did the best that they could with the situation, and obviously like everybody did the best that they could. That's not just Pixelink. Obviously everybody did amazing. It was just, you know, sometimes timing is a little bit difficult. So how was the meet and greet? Oh my gosh, the meet and greet was fantastic. I haven't played RimWorld. I'm not familiar with it. But yeah, oh my gosh, I had so much fun with the meet and greet. I was a little bit nervous. If only because, so when you're a new like streamer, right? When you're new, it's your baby and you've just debuted. The worst feeling on the planet is the idea that like no one is going to show up, right? And so I really and truly believed myself, like, you know, that I would have fun even if nobody showed up. And I was sitting there in the moments before, and I was sitting there and I was like, people will probably not show up. And if they do show up, they will probably know when they hear the words Pixelink, they will probably know, you know, my senpais, right? But they probably won't know me. you know, or they might know, you know, Kanana or a member of Pixel Chronicle, but they might not be super familiar with me. So the best thing that I can do is when they come up, just introduce myself, thank them for supporting the company, and just really doing my best to, you know, put out not only a good representation of myself, but also of everyone at Pixelink, and, you know, just do my best and all that. And so that's what I did. But also, I was very, very fearful that, like, no one would even want to talk to me, or, you know, the people who did would just not be, like, particularly interested, or would be like, oh, who's this, and then would, you know, find out my name and then just, like, kind of walk away. So I was a little nervous about that, but there were so many people. I actually, fun fact, so staff booted up the little call and got me on the iPad, and immediately there was a very, very friendly face. There was a very, very lovely, friendly face who was familiar with me, which is crazy. It was insane. I was absolutely losing my mind. I was, like, so surprised and so shocked, and I was just in absolute, like, awe and flabbergastingness. So give me a second. I do want to thank all of the people. So Takezo, thank you so much for stopping in and saying hi to me, because if I recall properly, you were the first person to say hello, and I really appreciate it. I got to meet a bunch of people. It was really, really lovely. I did get to meet your friend Erwan. I do know that. Esperanza, you only know 2nd gen. Oh, well, if you haven't met my senpais yet, I do deeply recommend. They are fantastic. But yeah, I was in shock and awe that, like, people were like, oh yeah, I've seen your streams, I watched your debut, and I was like, oh, like, I've never had the experience of, like, somebody knowing who I am with this kind of stuff. So it was a very like, oh, experience, you know. So getting to meet everybody and say hello, and I got to record a little video for Erwan, and you know, per request of some friends who showed up at Offkai, and I got to you know, take some photos with people. I even got to meet one of Scion's mods, which is really cool. From Scion from VNU, Scion Hearts, my dearly beloved friend. We are going to make our little acrylic standees hold hands at some point in time. We are planning it. It is an evil plan that we have, and we're going to commit crime. Anyways, but I got to meet you know, a member of her little you know, mod team who had watched us and had found out about Pixel Link and everyone through Scion's watch along of Gen 2 debuts. So that was crazy, absolutely wild, as an insane feeling. Very honored, and yeah, I got to meet some people. I got to drag staff to booths in the little Artist Alley Dealers Hall situation, and I got to beg them to obtain me goodies, which they did. And Kanana got me a Marine acrylic stand when we were playing together. We all, so me and Rocky and Kanana, before my meet and greet slot, we had some time. So they went around and walked around in the little alley. And we had the iPad pointed at all of the different art booths, and we all looked around and went, ooh, ah. And then we would point and we'd go, staff, please. Staff, please. So we ended up, yeah, Kanana spoiled me. Yeah, and Raki senpai too. She got a standee for me, she got a standee for herself, she got a standee for Raki senpai. So now, even though you know, we may be you know, many miles away, we'll all get to share this together and kind of have like a matchy set. So that's really cute. I thought that was very endearing. Was anyone fast enough to make merch of your gen? So fun fact, there was a set of buttons and I believe some posters that I do know existed, but I don't know where. Like, I think they were given out at the Kawa meet and greet. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure what happened with that. I just know that they do exist because I got to see a photo of them, which is really cool. But as for like the keychains and the standees and all of the stuff that you've seen on the website, that is still going on until I think June 26th. All of those are not they weren't available at Offkai, unfortunately, just because of how soon the time from when we debuted to the time that Offkai was super duper short. Sounds exactly like what I would expect from the three of you. Yeah, a little bit. How do I point? Oh, that's true. It was more than anything, it was a, hey, look at that thing, that one. And then staff would point, and then we'd go, no, down one, over to the right. You know, that kind of signaling, I guess. It's like an awkward wheelchair situation. Yeah, I guess so. I was actually introduced to Pixeling through your debut announcements. Usually it's hard to get me into new people, but I fell for all of you immediately. Thank you. The big posters are fan-made. Really? The big ones that some fans were holding, or the ones from the or the ones of the promotional art. Because I will say, I didn't get to see them in person. Like, I didn't get to see them during my meet and greet slot. But there is a group of, yeah, they're fan-made. A group of Pixeling fans brought little signs with all of the Gen 1, the Pixel Star girls, with all of their, like, cute little drawings of them and, like, their social media info and stuff. I saw pictures and screenshots and stuff from senpais, and I heard stories, and it was very, very cute. So I'm very, very glad that you were all there to cheer them on. Thank you so much for being there, and thank you so much to everybody who came to see me, as well as all of my lovely gen mates who had meet and greets today. Yeah, it was crazy to see. It was crazy to see little fan-made signs. It was so cool. So thank you so much. Absolutely crazy, insane. Genuinely a very, very positive experience, all things considered. For me, I really had a lot of fun, and I'm so glad to have gotten to meet everyone. My overall thoughts on Offkai, I really enjoyed it. I again, you only really experience so much of a convention from an iPad. So I can't really say that I'm familiar with like how Offkai operates outside of that. But I certainly enjoyed my time there, so that's, that's certainly something, right? So I hope that everyone else is having a really good time. I know that some things like, for example, the waiting lines in the like merch hall and things like that have been super long because there's just so many people this year. And so I know that has made things very difficult for meet and greets and things like that. So my heart goes out to everyone. I'm very, very sorry, for those of you who, really wanted to meet somebody or who got a meet and greet slot and then weren't able to come in or missed, maybe a Pixelink meet and greet or something like that they were looking forward to this weekend. And to those of you who did not get to go to Offkai, I will... I don't think I could say a lot, but the thing that I can say is that this is not the only convention that we want to go to. So I don't think you'll have to worry about seeing more of us in the future. So that's good. That's good. Worst comes to worst. There's that, right? So if everything works out the way that we can all hope, hopefully we'll see you at lots more events very soon. Wish I'd known Offkai existed sooner. It sounds like fun. It does sound like fun, but the tickets sold out pretty fast from what I heard. Time to save money. Yeah. Responsibly. Offkai is suffering from success this year. Yeah, it seems like it. I don't really know a lot about it, but I'm wishing everybody the best. Hoping for good things for everyone, because it just sounds like a lot right now. And yeah, that's it just seems a little overwhelming. This may sound a little bit like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, maybe seems like an oxymoron, but I'm actually not very good with crowds. Strange, I know, right? But I'm actually not very good with crowds. I like conventions, but I've been to a good number of them, but for me personally, I'm a little, I don't know, there's something about like a big sea of people that I can't really get out of. That's like really scary. Real scary. Not a fan. So, only there's a continent in the way. That would certainly explain why you might be having some trouble going. One day when traveling to another country, mayhaps. Gamble responsibly for con funds. Yes. Really wanted to go, already committed to going to AX. You know, AX is such a good one to go to, though. I've heard that it's also quite the expensive investment, though. So I'm glad that you made the mature decision to choose one, you know, or you know, maybe manage your funds for now. And there, you know, there will always be another off-kai, or there will always be other VTuber conventions that you can attend. So, you know, I'm sure that you'll have another opportunity soon. Tickets sell out fast because they always announce the people who are going to be there like in just a few weeks before the cons. Yeah, so people didn't plan for it. Yeah, I knew that was kind of tough, especially with like if for example in our case we couldn't really talk about it because we hadn't debuted yet, you know. So it's kind of hard to you know talk about or really plan because we didn't exist, at least not to everyone else. So you know, it was kind of interesting watching on the sidelines and being like, oh off kai, what are we, off kai, you know. But everything worked out, and you know, we still got to be there in some capacity, and that is really amazing. I'm very, very happy for that. So many weeb conventions are the best place for anxious people because you're among a crowd of anxious people. That's true, it's true. Yeah, and I think there's something like, I don't know for those of you who've ever cosplayed, there's like a kind of bravery in like wearing costumes is kind of, or like even wearing makeup. I feel like it sometimes feels like wearing armor, right? I feel like I get a charisma and a stat buff simply from dressing nice. So I tend to overdress when I'm anxious and nervous, because if I dress up really fashionably, then I don't have to really worry about people like judging me. At least not based on like, you know, no one can tell that I'm nervous if I'm like if I look super fancy, right? So when I'm nervous, I tend to overdress. So at conventions, the same applies, where I feel like I'm very like, you know, like stats yoked, I guess. I feel like I'm like super prepared. Like I can't, like I'm bulletproof. I'm on top of the world because I'm like I am wearing a costume, or I'm wearing a very fancy outfit, or my makeup looks really nice today. You know, I can catch bullets with my fingers now. You know, like obviously I couldn't, but you know, it's the feeling that counts. It's the confidence that it imbues you with. Dressing well is a confidence booster. Exactly. I feel that, kind of like getting into a separate character. Exactly. It's almost like pretending that you're more confident than you actually are. If I go to a convention, I'd be dressed like a knight probably. Nothing wrong with that. Been to Asen and Awa. Some cosplayers are very... That's true. Some of them are very brave. As an extrovert, we read body language more than clothing. Dressing up more makes you feel powerful. When you cosplay wearing makeup and looking fancy, it gives you the energy boost to face the world until someone compliments you about it, and then you just melt. Yeah. That's true. That's true. No one can tell me I'm nervous when no one can tell that I'm nervous when my eyes are sevens. This is true. No, there's no way. Oh, yeah, heat and cosplays. Cosplay from Veneer from Konosuba. The heat was unbearable, and the constant getting up for photos was tiring. Regular cosplays are a different breed. Yeah, it's like it's kind of exhausting in some capacities. Yeah, there's certainly some that are like really, really fun, comfortable costumes, and then there's some that you're like, oh god, kill me now. Like it's just world-endingly hot. Especially if you decide like, oh, this is a really cool costume. I'm gonna take it to like a summer convention. It's like really popular, but it's like a long sleeved costume, and then you're like sitting there in the heat and you're like, I'm gonna die right now. I'm gonna explode. Fake it till you make it. Yeah. Time to cosplay as a stingray and get asked what frog are you. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna commit arson. In Minecraft. Heard wigs are terrible. They are. They're very warm. But I would love nothing more than to see a Daiya Fortuna cosplayer. I want to see someone impersonate me. Please, don't actually, but like steal my identity, you know? As a little treat. It'd be cute. I want to see a Daiya Fortuna cosplayer. That's like I think that would be like a highlight genuinely of my time here. Would be like freaking out a little bit over how cool that would be. Especially as somebody who's been really into cosplaying, and the confidence that can bring you. The idea of someone liking me enough to make fan art, much less like do something like cosplay, is like insane to me. Daiya out there disguised as the masked wrestler, drop kick frog tuna. No. Yeah. Oh, whoa. In Arizona? Arizona's pretty hot from what I've heard. Wanted to be at Offkai so much, but instead I'm in bed sick. Oh, but thank you so much for not taking yourself to Offkai when you're sick, because firstly, it could, you know, endanger your well-being and your health, but also you could have exposed other people to sicknesses. So I'm very, very thankful, even though it really sucks, and I'm very sorry that you have to experience that. I'm very, very proud of you for, you know, doing your due diligence and making sure that you are okay and making sure the people around you are okay too. Identity theft is silly. Dress up as your Oshi. You know, honestly, yeah. Dress up as your Oshi. Me no booba or hair. If I had gone to Offkai or something like that, I think I probably would have dressed up as my Oshi too. Have them cosplaying while attempting to take a lollipop from someone. Stealing candy from a baby. I think redhead cosplays are always very eye-catching. Yeah. Redheads are cool. What can I say, you know? Okay, so question. Am I considered a ginger? Am I like orangey enough to be considered a ginger? I'm not sure. Lottie lost over the lad cosplay, so I believe it. That was so cute. That was so cute. I feel like cosplaying Daiya wouldn't be hard, just the booba part. I mean, they're like fake chests, and worst comes to worst, it's okay. It's okay if you're like Petan. It's okay. You don't have to have big booba. All Daiya is valid Daiya. There's actually also a version of me where I am small. Like in the concept sketches, there's a version of me that does not have booba. There is one alternate reality where you got a Daiya Fortuna that doesn't have boobs. Fun fact. Who is my Oshi? Who is my Oshi? I'll let you think about that. I'll let you guess. Hair's gonna be tricky to recreate. I'll need lots of hair product to keep the hair in shape. The heart to hair. Yeah, that's true. But again, if it's not perfect, that's okay. It's a matter of, you know, the passion and the enjoyment of it. Imagine you cosplay as Daiya and people think you cosplay as Maki. Well, oh gosh. I know. I feel like that's a dilemma, you know? Lovely ginger, thank you. All suspenders are acceptable, yeah. I want big muscular Daiya man with big red beard. Okay. The people who like go to conventions dressed as like buff Sailor Moon, I just want you to know that you're doing the world a like public service. Thank you. It's so, because the thing is that like it may seem silly, but like people who cosplay characters that don't have like the traditional body type of the character they're cosplaying, it makes people who are like, oh, you know, like I feel self-conscious because my nose is big, or because my thighs are too small, or, you know, some part of your body, like seeing someone else feel confident and happy and having fun, even if it's in like in air quotes joke cosplay, it genuinely, like, you're having fun, you're enjoying yourself regardless of the way that you look or the way that people, you know, how accurate you are, anything like that. Like, you are having fun, and other people will see that and realize that their misconceptions about themselves and about whether or not they look accurate enough don't matter, because at the end of the day, having fun is the only part that matters when it comes to cosplay. Like, genuinely, you could buy a Party City wig. You could buy a Party City wig. You could buy the world's cheapest dollar store top hat. If you say it's a Daiya Fortuna cosplay, I'm sobbing on the floor. Like, I don't care, okay? Like, it's not a matter of how high quality it is or how much you look like the source material. It's the fact that you cared about the person or about the content, like the comic or the anime or the game or whatever, enough that you wanted to do that, right? So, yeah. So, you respect those people a lot. Me too. Plot can be great. And yeah. Androgyny is good. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Androgynous Daiya Fortuna. I feel like, you know, I just disappearing boob toggle. But if you cosplay Daiya, you have to deny running red lights, though. Yeah, no, don't actually commit crimes while in Daiya Fortuna cosplay. Instead of Daiya, she called coin flip. What? Cosplaying is hard when so many characters I want to cosplay are boing boing. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with not being boing boing. All bodies are beautiful. I'll scream it from the rooftops if I have to. All bodies are beautiful. Your body? Beautiful. Stunning. Amazing. Fantastic. Okay? We are not going to body shame ourselves. We're not going to body shame other people. Okay? That is not hot girl shit. Pardon my language. Alternate reality where you don't need to visit a shirt tailor. I don't visit a shirt tailor. I just accept the fact that my middle button will never exist. It constantly, every time I buy a new shirt, poof, it goes. It never existed. Bro, Daiya cosplay will be real one day. One day. Let's see here. I'm trying to. I'm sorry. I'm catching up. Hiya. I'm so excited that I've been reading every single message, but sometimes that takes me like, you know, a little bit longer. There's some cosplays at Off-Kai that were highly accurate, but were just buff guys otherwise. Yeah, those are so cool. I love that. Cosplay Makima and gaslighting everyone into thinking I'm cosplaying Daiya for real, on God. Oh no. I remember at my first convention seeing men in tight diva costumes and they were great. Yeah, just please make sure that you're like, you know, you're wearing the proper attire under, so that way, you know, people aren't seeing way too much of you. Because I think at every convention, somebody has probably seen that, where they're like, you know, you're just like walking around and someone is just like, you know, in a compromising position because they're not wearing proper attire for the cosplay in question. Things like these are why you're going on me so quickly, I swear. Yeah, that's right, I'm infecting your brain. I'm a guy, no bling bling from you. That's, you know, honestly, that's okay. But also, some men have bling bling. There's nothing wrong with that. What's important is the bling bling of your heart real. I feel like an androgynous Daiya would make me feel very conflicted. Darn, I need to work harder now. I guess. Gee. Really want to take the hat? Yeah, it's a fantastic hat, I'm not gonna lie. It's a good hat. I'm imagining a Daiya cosplayer who has a handlebar mustache. Ooh. Okay. You want to know something really embarrassing? I thought that I would be more popular in school if I had a mustache, like if I grew one. So like I genuinely spent like the time in like school when like, you know, guys are starting to go like, they're starting to grow like those little tiny like little awkward baby hairs, like mustaches, you know what I mean? Like they're getting like the first 2 or 3 hairs on their upper lip. I remember spending time literally being so envious of my classmates and like literally wanting to like fight the guys in my class because I couldn't grow a mustache, because I was so convinced if I had a perfect handlebar mustache, everyone would think I was the coolest person on earth. I don't know why. I had stash envy, and I don't know if you know if you gleaned this from me. There's no way that I could possibly grow hair on my upper lip. Like I could dream, but it's not happening. Like, it's so funny. Middle button struggles, but from having a wide back, so in a way I could do a buff. Yeah, see, that works. Yeah, anyone who wants to should try to. Yeah, if you want to do something, do it. Have fun with it. Just enjoy yourself. It's not embarrassing. It's not embarrassing unless you let it be embarrassing, right? Like the embarrassment is kind of like when you jump into a pool. It's really cold at first. It's really embarrassing at first, but like after you acclimate, honestly, like it genuinely just rolls right off you. Even if you're super anxious. I have had full-blown anxiety attacks, gone out, done something that like I really wanted to do, but I was so anxious about it, and then immediately was like, cool, this is great, this is fantastic, I'm gonna do this all the time now. Like, it really is just sometimes like powering through it and proving to yourself that you can do it, and that it's not the end of the world if you do. Were you just sitting there trying to power up your mustache like a Dragon Ball Z character? Yeah, I genuinely thought that I could like go Super Saiyan and then I would just have like a perfect golden mustache. I think it's probably from watching too much Bo, if I'm being honest with you. I feel like watching too much like comedy anime at a very young age probably like scrambled my brain just a little bit, but that's fine. It's fine. You know, maybe the hardest part of Daiya cosplay is putting the hat in place. Actually, you can use little clips. You can use little like either clips or combs for it. I thought it'd be more popular in school. Full stop. Relatable. Very valid. Very valid. It'd still be cool if you had one. Oh, I see how it is. You don't like me because I don't have a mustache now. Rest a while, white wolf. Daiya versus who's? I don't know who that is. I'm uncultured. I don't think I do. You'll indeed be the coolest, but people will also make fun of you. That's true. I mean, for me, what you would have to do. True, shaving is annoying to me. You know, look, that's fine. You could be Daiya with a mustache. There's nothing wrong with that. Some real Daiya lore. I continuously just embarrass myself to you all, and I just hope that you understand that this is me, you know, laying myself bare, emotionally leaving myself vulnerable. You could deal the killing blow at any moment. Just please don't. you know, I'm a funny streamer. Don't don't absolutely you know, destroy my credibility because you know, someone's gonna turn around and go, "You read Homestuck" or something like that. I'm just gonna never be able to emotionally recover. Honestly, thought the opposite. I look better without a beard. Now we're getting into hair, like facial hair discussion. Interesting. Only time I cosplayed was Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora. Had some questions about how you become a card dealer in a casino. A lot of hard work. Mustache maxing, yeah. Boba was, yeah, it was so good. It was so good. I literally, I recently, when I was on my travels, my travels overseas, I bought a little tiny Jelly Jiggler figure, and he's gonna go on my desk. With Daiya's hair length, I assume Daiya's mustache would be like waist length. Ooh, interesting. Wish I didn't have facial hair. It's just itchy and Galler's spitting food. Yeah, honestly, the more that I think about it, the more that I think that honestly having a mustache and or a beard would suck really bad. Like, I just, like, no. Like, it'd be itchy all the time. Daiya's consistently exposing her weak spot and handing us a two-handed blade. I am constantly I am constantly just presenting you with a QTE of like, do you destroy her or not? Like, do you put her out of her misery? Oh, I know. Do you put the clown out of her misery? No? Okay, cool. We keep going. You're just silly. We understand. Thank you. Nothing you've said today is as crazy as how you ate sand. Okay, that's really not that weird. Yeah, authenticity is appreciated. Yeah, you get to know, you know, you never get to worry about whether or not I'm lying or you know, I'm not being true, because honestly, on the bright side, you know too much. You know too much about really minute, strange things. It's great. Admittedly, I'm not sure you can surpass the Russian chalk story. I do think I peaked with that one. I should have waited until like, I don't know, the second or third month in, and then I should have pulled out the Russian chalk story. But I wanted to share it. She read Homestuck? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't please, dear God, no. Daiya's story is always, I don't know how to put them into words. They sure are a story of all time, right? My firm is not itchy all the time at all, only when growing in. That sounds, I don't know, still sounds rough. I love how half of everyone is like, we are publicly, we have the means for your destruction, and then the other half of chat is like, man, beards are itchy sometimes. It's so cute. Maybe you would have had more luck with that mustache if you'd had some dwarf genes. Yeah. I am unfortunately null senshi. If I had simply been a little dwarf in the dungeons, I wouldn't have had to deal with this. And honestly, I can say that about a lot of things. Mutton chops? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Daiya can be described as je ne sais pas. I don't know. I don't know. That's literally, je ne sais pas is like, I don't know. It's the exact thing. No problem, Daiya. You can't say eating sand is not that weird. No, it's not that weird. People do it sometimes. Does he have to shaving the itch debuff? Every sentence you give us only makes you more Oshi material than the last. That, or it's going to make me like, like, you know, it's either that or I get committed to a loony bin. One of the two. Miss Fortuna, I got a question to ask you. Do you have a favorite? Oh, casino table game. Blackjack is my favorite. Although I honestly also really like roulette, just from like the fact that it's a 100% luck based. Daiya was a Tumblr girly. No, Daiya Fortuna never owned a Tumblr. Daiya Fortuna had a lot of friends who had Tumblrs and would show her or send her things online. But Daiya Fortuna never actually owned a Tumblr because it was too much work and she was too lazy. So, there you go. I was never a Tumblr girly, but I was Tumblr adjacent. First-hand drinking stream, she's gonna whip out the 1950s uranium glassware she got just for that stream. Okay, honestly though, the way that I want some uranium glass so bad, it's actually, fun fact, uranium glass is actually not that radioactive. Wait, maybe we could do a radioactivity stream. Like we could do a stream where I get a oh, what are they called? The sensors to detect radioactivity, and we go and we find different artifacts and we test them. That would be fun. I like this idea. Because there's lots of different types of historical tableware that are actually, like, with their natural components, actually significantly more radioactive. You can actually still eat on the majority of uranium glass, to my understanding, because it's actually not that radioactive. But please don't take my word for that. Please research that if that's, like, before you eat off of it, because I genuinely am not sure. We're bound to hear something more staggering. Yeah, don't worry. Troll sonas? Did I have a troll? I don't want to talk about this. Troll sonas. I do love Texas Hold'em and I do like craps. The games. Counting cards and blackjack. It's fun. What's my class? Oh my god, why is everyone... Oh god, wait a minute. Why do you all know what all these words mean? Why do you all know this? I don't like this. Why do you all suddenly know about Homestuck? I thought I would make, like, one little reference and I would scare you all away, and then maybe that would, like, you know, keep you from, like, asking too many questions about it, you know, that it would scare you. I guess a Geiger counter. That's what I was talking about. Dear God. Oh my gosh. We thought that Daiya wanting to put uranium in her mouth was a bit. It was never a bit. It was never a bit. Daiya, the Chernobyl adjacent VTuber. No, I'm not that. I'm not like actually radioactive. What if you found something highly radioactive? I would simply not interact with it because it is actually... I don't actually want to get hurt. Your safety is important. Radium was the danger in the household items in the 50s. Yes, radium was, like, all over the place. Maybe Daiya will get superpowers. Dear God, no. No. Can hear Daiya take psychic damage when Homestuck comes out. It's true. I don't know why I should have mentioned it. Remember to always take your Oshi word 100% of the time. They can't be wrong. No! They can be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. Okay, so she was into Homestuck confirmed, which is Tumblr adjacent, so it adds up. Look. I have some really, really, really bad, like genuinely, I have some really, so this was, for context, this was, like, embarrassing, like, this was, like, little baby Daiya. This was not like high school angsty edgelord Daiya going to read Homestuck. No. This is like a baby child. Like, I was stupid. I was a little paste eater. I didn't actually eat paste. I've never eaten paste. Paste eating stream? No, I'm kidding. I would not eat paste. I'm a grown woman. Might as well hide the stream before the government knows about the radioactive stuff. Me hiding the radioactivity from the government. Homestuck fans want other Homestuck fans to suffer. I would like to consider myself a Homestuck. I'm in recovery. I'm in recovery. I don't want to admit my Oshi enjoyed Homestuck, so I kind of understand it from her. Yeah. See? You have any ideas for future stream for a casino video game, perhaps? Maybe a classic Super Nintendo game called Vegas Strikes? Ooh! I have never heard of this one, but I'm intrigued by it. So, if you would like to put some recommendations in Maros, I will be opening up. So Maros are always open. They're in my on my Twitter post with the schedule. But I will also be like answering some Maros on Twitter. If not tonight, then tomorrow. You say that as if chat isn't just mental to read Homestuck as a fetus. Yeah, maybe we're all in this together. Perhaps for all. Daiya, which quadrants do you have with the other pixeling girls? Oh my god. Wait a minute. I gotta send this. I gotta send this to somebody. I don't think she's told you, so I'm not gonna say it. But I just want you to know there is at least one other member of Pixelink who has read who hasn't read Homestuck, but she was Tumblr adjacent for a period of time, so she's familiar with these things. Kind of. Like, she knows about the Sharpie bathtub incident. I still don't know what Homestuck is. Sounds like a 2010s video game. It's actually a 2016, 2018 video game, but it's a webcomic. It's a webcomic. Not to be the one to tell, but Lottie was also into Tumblr adjacent. Yeah, okay, never mind. She already told you. Never mind. All VTubers need Men in Black pens to make chat forget certain things. Real. When's the Homestuck reading ASMR stream? Do you want me to just describe to you the entire lore of Homestuck to the best of my ability? It'll be. I don't actually remember that much of it because it's been so long. Brick on head type baby. What? Oh my god. Hi! Hi Nikto! Hi! Nikto made my BGM! Nikto made Fortuna's favor, the theme that you're hearing right now. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. Hiya! It's me. I exist. Thank you. Thank you for helping me exist. I deeply appreciate it. We would never stop you from eating paste. We support girl bosses. Thank you. Thank God. You know, I really woke up today and thought, man, I sure hope that the Monmons and Bedics, you know. Oh, speaking of which, is it okay if I call you Bedics? Because I was thinking about this. I'm thinking maybe what we do is we name the members, right? The Bedics. And that way, they're Daiya Bedics. And then that way I don't feel so degenerate about it. But anyways, Daiya, among the Pixeling girls, who would you say is your Moirail and who is your Auspidus? Your Kismesis? Oh, okay. My Kismesis, this is simple. So your Kismesis is like your rival, right? It's like the person that you like love, but you also like hate them a little bit. Not like hate them. It's a rivalry. It's just a rivalry. That's Wisu. That's Wisu and I. Wisu and I are definitely Kismesises because the fact that we love each other so much and we are constantly bickering. We like genuinely, I love Wisu so much. I spend so much time with her all the time. She, however, like we do dunk on each other all the time. The Sasuke of my Naruto, yeah. Which I guess in this concept, I guess in this context, Wisu, yeah, Wisu is pretty Sasuke coded. If there's going to be somebody in Pixel Link who's like Sasuke coded, I think maybe. We support the consumption of unhealthy delicacies. That's why. No. Yeah, like Bedics, like in bedding. Yeah, right. It's cute. It's cute. You'd be the second VTuber to attempt to explain Homestuck to me. The second to fail. Oh my gosh. Would you pee in the Dashcon ball pit with Monmons? Oh my god. You're gonna bring up Dashcon to me? I can't believe this. I looked up Homestuck. I'm sorry for your trauma. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, Nicktoads. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you do a stream, we show up. That's the power you have. You choose your topics carefully. I have not been choosing my topics carefully. I'm sorry. As for, let's see here. As for, oh man, I don't know about the other ones. I feel like the issue is that we're all so close. That like yeah, I can tell you like, oh yeah, like this person is my blank, this person is my blank, but like honestly, we're all such good friends and we're all so close that it's kind of hard to like even remotely like consider that, because I immediately think about it and I'm like, oh man, like I love all of the Pixel Girls so much. Like we're all such good friends. You know? As long as you weren't kidding or something. Yeah, no, I was pretty normal. I did, however, go through a period of time where I did think that a triangle was attractive. So, that I think is my worst crime. I think that's my I think that's my worst crime. Yeah. Yeah. It's either the ball pit at Dashcon or the pool. Oh no, not the diaper pool. Not the diaper pool. I see. That's the thing, is that I've watched enough video essays that I've watched video essays on conventions, because you know, when you like going to conventions, sometimes that's something that you watch, and unfortunately I know way too much about those kinds of conventions. Like Tumblr from back in the day could get weird. Yeah. Yeah. People are getting it already. I'm not even gonna. Okay, so what happened was, sometimes you see art, right? Sometimes you say like humanoid, you see humanoid or like gender bend or like insert thing here art on Tumblr, or linked from Tumblr, and you think to yourself, wow, that's really good art. That's like really pretty art, right? And sometimes you're a little idiot, right? So you think, whoa, that right there, that's my new husbando. And you don't think about it. You don't think about it until you start reverse image searching to figure out who exactly this fictional character is, so that you can watch the aforementioned show until you realize that it's Bill Cipher from the hit Disney show Gravity Falls, which you love very dearly. And then you spend way, way, way too much time consuming and definitely not writing Bill Cipher fanfiction. So anyways, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm leaving. Actually, I'm leaving. It was nice knowing you all. I gotta go. I can't do this anymore. I gotta go. I can't be here anymore. I've embarrassed myself too far. I've gone too far. There's literally no saving myself. My reputation is gone. I literally can't be like, I literally, like, what am I supposed to do now? I said it. I shared this with you. In a moment of vulnerability, I did in fact share this with you of my own volition, but at the same time, like, now I have to live with the fact that everybody knows. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. But I did it. I made the executive decision. My brain really opened its mouth before I could really think about anything. You know, I'm really bad about that. I don't think things through. I just say them, and then this happens. This is what happens when that takes place. This is what happens. This is what you get. I thought eating sand is more socially acceptable than Daiya having a crush on conventionally attractive fan art. Look, no, I think what's worse is the fact that no. It's not the fact that I thought the fan art was attractive. It's the fact that I doubled down after the fact, okay? It's the fact that I saw the triangle and was like, yeah, no, this is okay. What? Why? Anyways, so you're an open book. I respect that, yeah. I yap too much. I can't. I can't not. I thought there's no judgment. There's no judgment from, like, I'm not gonna judge y'all, but I can judge myself. It's the fact that she doubled down to write a fit. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. You have a scary amount in common with Serenity. I love Serenity. She's so cute. I wanna spend more time with the V and U girls. Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. I love, literally, like, I love V and U girls. They're all so sweet. Every single one of them that I've had the opportunity of meeting has been the sweetest mother trucker on the planet. I love all of them. I want, do you ever just, like, experience cuteness aggression that's, like, so, like, overpowering that you're just like, I just want to grab you and squeeze your cheeks. That's how I feel about every single girl in V and U that I've had the pleasure of interacting with. Except for, like, a few that I'm like, whoa, you're so cool. But most of the time they slide into my DMs and they're like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty, you're so cool. And I'm like, I'm literally going to cry in your general direction. Don't look at me. Writing down a book for how to woo Daiya. No, do not be an equilateral triangle. Do not. Cease. I can't. It's odd, but not a sin. Scion, Mita, and their teammates. Yeah! They're all so good. Don't let Serenity talk you into playing Giraffe Town. Interesting. I'm intrigued. VNU has made me grow as an artist, and they made me realize Stockholm syndrome isn't that bad. I would disagree on that. I think Stockholm syndrome is pretty bad. Did you end up? I did. We talked about it. I wish to game. Scion and Spectra. I haven't gotten to interact with Spectra much, but I really want to. They love collabs. Oh yeah. Oh god, you're going to have fun with Serenity talking about Homestuck for better or worse. Oh my gosh, she's a Homestuck girly. Oh my god. Yeah, this is our Oshi. Yeah. I'm sorry. You're the only one who can tell us why, Daiya. It's your Twisted Wonder. I wasn't into Twist, actually. Fun fact. I was not a Twisted Wonderland girly. I'm glad this turned into a Zatsu. Daiya just exposing her taste more and more. You know, this Bill fellow looks straight up from the dollar bill. He is. That's... We have some good collabs for the future. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun getting to know everyone and, like, making friends and, like, you know, I need to start scheduling things. She's already had a... I thought for some reason that she had some kind of Homestuck stream. Homestuck Day where she tried to explain it to us. Maybe we need to... Wow. Oh my gosh, maybe I need to get the girls together and do a dramatic Homestuck reading, like a dramatic Homestuck voice acting stream. Lottie and Daiya Tumblr lore stream when? Honestly, whenever she wants. I literally the number of times in which, so sometimes Senpai and I get in voice call and we are all by ourselves and we have nothing better to do. So we're in the Pixelink voice channel, like anybody could come in, and we just watch like AMVs from like 2006 to 2010. So like we will watch like anime music videos, like, you know, edits and things like that from like the dawn of time on YouTube, and just like watch them, and then just like genuinely like we're sitting there and we're screaming. We are both sitting there and screaming of embarrassment, and we just keep doing it. We just keep clicking the button. We keep finding more of them. It's so funny. Not the Linkin Park Naruto AMVs. Exactly. Yeah. 100 VTuber collab for all the characters. Oh gosh. I think it just takes excerpts from it, like the funny excerpts. Can't explain Homestuck. I've tried to listen, but I don't understand anything about it. It's honestly better if you don't understand. Anything else that will permanently cripple your social life that you just want to say unprompted? That's just my Zatsus in general. It's just like, hey, funny woman, do you want to embarrass yourself more in front of your public? Yeah, every day of my life. The Monmons, the Betters are constantly, the Bedics are constantly enjoying me embarrassing myself in public. This brings me back to the UT AMV days. I don't know what that is. Oh, Undertale? Wait, is that Undertale? I don't know. Can we keep the repressed thoughts theme going by having you tell us your childhood crushes? Shigo from Kim Possible. Shigo from Kim Possible. Oh, all of the Wings Club girls. All of them. Every single one of them. Oh my god. I loved Wings Club. The evil girl in Totally Spies, the one who was just like a butthole, like she was just really rude. I think her name was like Mitzi. Like she was literally just like a stuck-up rich girl. Let's see here. What else? Yeah, oh my god, Shigo. Still to this day. Who else? Oh, Mandy! That was her name, Mandy. I don't know why I thought Mitzi. The goth. Yeah. Totally Spies is a show. Yeah, I love Wings Club. Wings Club is still so like I just love magical girl anime, right? Like I love magical girl anime. So yeah, the one with the annoying shrill voice. Yeah. Let's see here. What are some others? Did I have? I'm sure. I mean, like, yeah, I had like your stereotypical like girl who watches anime husbando crushes, but like more often than not, I was just like, wow, pretty evil woman, you know? It's one of those things of like, am I in love with her or do I want to be her? You know? That was my fictional crushes, you know, in general. My Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh! 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 Oh my god. Sorry. Yeah, I love her so much. I love her so much. I still, I keep trying one of the full, like built decks that I have in Master Duel is I have a fully built Harpies deck, and is it like good for comp play? Absolutely not. It's not competitive at all. But is it my favorite? Yes, because it's Harpies, and I love Harpies. I don't want Harpies to be meta. I want Harpies to be meta so bad. They're not going to ever be meta, but like I'm delusional and I can dream, you know? Like I'm allowed. I'm allowed to dream. Gonna need a spray bottle and an emote for this one. All your crushes were Ojol-samas. There's nothing wrong with that. We love an Ojol-sama. More of a trip to find out Totally Spies literally made. Yeah. That. Yeah, it's got some really weird stuff in it. I feel like everybody came out with some really weird like interests after that, you know? Daiya's a Harpy girl. Oh my gosh. Other childhood crushes. Okay. Does anybody remember the hit anime Digimon? Okay. You can play as mine in Duel Links. This is true. And she's literally who I play in Duel Links. Like I love Duel Links. We stand Duel Links. I'm so glad you like the tiny hat. Daiya not playing a Jackpot 7 deck. I don't have one built, but I should. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love Anja Woman. I love Devi Woman, obviously. My absolute favorite, though, my absolute favorites, okay? Kazumon and Zephyrmon, because I was not just a Digimon girly. I love the original Digimon, right? But my favorite, and I know a lot of people are really into Digimon Tamers. I never finished Tamers, so I'm not a super big Tamers girly. However, Digimon Frontier, the hit anime Digimon Frontier, I know that it's really unpopular, okay? I know a lot of people in the Digimon community don't like Frontier. I will die on this hill. Frontier is so good. Frontier is fantastic, and it's because of the fact that it's just having a good time, okay? You're just having a good time. It doesn't need to be that, it doesn't need to be that complex. Yes, the dub! I watched it in parts on YouTube. It was fantastic. It was so good. So good. Frontier and Appmon. I haven't seen Appmon yet. But the hit anime, I will call every single anime that I like the hit anime. It doesn't matter if they were actually popular or not, you know? Like, Frontier back in the day is back because it was a babu, but when you're grown up, it's so good. Yeah, it's so good. It's like, it's fantastic. Heartbeat Love is incredibly based. Best monster girl. This is valid. Lamia are also good. Arachne are also good. I think monster girls in general are just good. Anyways, Daiya, are we getting a Digimon Survive or Cyber Sleuth playthrough? I need to look into them because I've really wanted to play one or both of them, but I haven't really looked into the mechanics of them. I will say Cyber Sleuth sounds really interesting, but I haven't really done a lot of research. Design of the evolutions are so good. I still stand by the fact that Kazumon and Zephyrmon are like hands down like. Don't get me wrong, okay? Anjawamon, obviously stunning, right? But Kazumon and Zephyrmon, especially Zephyrmon, you have got to be kidding me. Have you seen her? Oh my god, she's everything. She's literally everything. I don't even know what else to say. Like, the hands down the most stunning woman that you'll ever see in your entire life. I mean, Sakuyamon's really cool too. Favorite to survive, it was easier to play. Oh, okay. Cyber Sleuth's fun, you should play it or stream it. Okay. Oh, Chibimon. Not really related, but the Digimon Talk makes me want to ask if you play Monster Rancher. I have not played Monster Rancher, but I have heard very good things. So far this stream, we've come up with a new Daiya lore and new stream ideas. Yeah. Beelstarmon. Am I dumb? Do I not know who this is? Beelstarmon. Whoa. Oh. Whoa. Ma'am, your bobbers. Your oogly booglies are out. Sheesh. Anyways. Oh. Can respect Digimon for going the absolute goofy route with evolutions and having cats evolve into angels. You know, honestly, I think that's just the logical next step, right? Cat, angel. Makes sense. The visor fits her so well, and Zephyrmon's like a heartbeat girl with better palette. Yeah, I like the palette of Zephyrmon a lot. Cyber's was like a basic turn JRPG. Oh, okay. Every stream has like 3 new stream ideas. It's like an MLM, but it's just Daiya. What can I say? My brain is constantly cooking. I am perpetually thinking of streams. I go to bed and I'm like, what will I stream next? Like, I'm a little addicted. I have a little bit of a problem. Spectrobes! Wait, Spectrobes is a game? I thought it was a movie. Wait. Is Spectrobes a game? What? Whoa, what's this? I thought there was a movie. No, this isn't a movie. This is a DS game. I am so confused. I have no idea. Dream about stream. Yep, stream dream. Hello, welcome in. Hiya. Scan a barcode to become Digimon. I could live with that, right? That's what I'm saying. Monster Rancher series is super fun. Ooh, okay. I'm looking at it. This whole stream has been reasons to appreciate Daiya while also knowing how they can be used against her. Honestly, like, I genuinely, there is not a way that you can like end me faster than I end myself. Like, I am actively in the process of embarrassing myself publicly every time that I boot up the stream. Like, it's not changing anything, and I'm okay with that. It's funny. You know, we're all in on it. Daiya snoring in bed with the stream running and the thought bubble over her head. Yeah, every day. Monster Rancher was a good series. Ooh, okay. I'm thinking about it. I'm listening. I'm looking at it. Spectrum's Origins back on the Wii. Man, everybody was... I had like a whole 2 games on the Wii. I spent a lot of time playing GameCube games on the Wii, actually. I got a Wii, and I was like, oh, you can play GameCube games on this? And I would just go to resale stores and just buy GameCube games. Daiya looking at us and telling us we can't hurt her while she lowers her head on the No! What? What on earth? You cannot hurt me more than I... Yeah, exactly. Like, you cannot emotionally destroy me, like, you know, in the same way that I'm going to do it to myself, because, you know, it's quirky. We're bonding. We're experiencing a friendship. You know, this is how you get to know one another, right? Is by truly, you know, laying our you know, best parts of ourselves and the worst parts of ourselves bare, you know? She has a self-destruct button on her table when she reveals too much. Nah, I accept it with pride. My finger is perpetually hovering over the button. No, honestly, that's the way to do things. I have like 8 Wii games, and it's like 3 times the amount of GameCube games on that storage. Yeah, oh gosh, there's a Harvest Moon game that I literally just spent so much time playing. Harvest Moon. Which one was it? It's the one with the fisherman. I mean, obviously both of them. I think it's Wonderful Life. It's Wonderful Life. Yeah, it's Wonderful Life. And I literally, like, I had no idea how the game was actually played. I just kept, like, bonking my way through it. But I figured it out eventually. Daiya looked at her schedule today and said, I can't do karaoke, but I can't give up a chance to publicly debase myself. Look, I am actually very content with my singing abilities. I would like to improve upon them, of course, but I'm not embarrassed by them. I like singing. I think it's fun. But I'm definitely embarrassing myself publicly right now, for sure. Without a doubt, hands down, but that's every single day of my life, so, like, you know, it's not really that different. But yeah, so in the end, Daiya is truly Daiya's worst enemy. True, every day of my life. It's not defamation if you gain a following. Yeah. There's a rock tied to a thin string hanging over the self-destruct button. Every time you mention Homestuck, the string breaks by another 5. It's like, it's a piano. There's a piano over my head. There's a piano over my head, Monmons. And every time you bring up some part of, like, cringe Tumblr culture from, like, the 2012 era, it frays just a little bit. Very excited to hear you sing, especially if we get some lounge songs. Yeah. I wanna focus on, like, songs that are very, like, on-themed for the first karaoke, and then I want to do some members karaoke. Well, maybe not members, but I want to do request karaoke at some point in time. I just don't know how the best way to go about that is. Haven't figured it out. If your cover is anything to go off of, your singing is going to be great. Oh, I don't want to set, like, unrealistic expectations, you know. But I like singing. I've been singing for a really long time, so that's cool. Yay. Karaoke is all about having fun, not singing is the great. Yeah, true. I agree. For sort of Damocles themed VTuber. Yeah. Honestly, I'm so hyped for the karaoke. I know it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited for it too. That's why I was really, like, as much as I really wanted to do it today, I was thinking about it and I was like, there's just no way that I'm going to be proud and I'm going to be happy of the result, because to explain it, like, I don't have a confirmed set list. Like, I've been so stressed over the PC difficulties I've been having, and the fact that, like, I keep constantly looking over everything. I've been looking at literally everything, and I just cannot for the life of me figure out, like, I'm genuinely losing my mind. So, you know, that's been a whole time and a half that I've been enduring as of late. And so it's kept me distracted, if I'm being honest with you. Like, it really has. I'd love to say that, you know, I'm unflappable, but unfortunately I am but a little guy. And in this particular instance, I've definitely found myself a little bit distracted, and it's definitely come out in my my preparation for this particular stream. So I decided that it was something that I really wanted to you know, set aside the time that it deserves, and instead, what a shame, I'm going to yap your ear off instead. So L plus ratio plus enjoy getting yapped at. Maybe have a Google form for us to request songs. Oh, that's a good idea. Plans for stream next week? Yes, I have them. I have an idea. I have a good plan. And perhaps even some collabs for next week. What's your music taste? Can we make 2012 Tumblr adjacent girly assumptions? I mean, you can. You can. Who doesn't like singing? I literally only know that my voice sounds like a dying bird because I do it so much. That's. Please make sure to take care of your voice though, because it's really important in order to like make sure that the longevity of your voice is maintained. You want to be able to sing for a long time, right? So you got to take care of it. Like anything, it's an instrument and it has to be properly protected. Streaming's a huge pain and a bunch can go wrong without you knowing why at all. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I am not I know a little bit about things, but I'm not super knowledgeable about the mechanics of like both hardware and like network stuff. So when I have any kind of trouble like this, it's really like it definitely takes a lot out of me. Makes sense, honestly. Technical difficulties sometimes just exist and ruin things like that. Yeah, and I wanted to make sure that it like was enjoyable, you know? I wanted to make sure that it was super fun for everyone. Hi, Daiya, are you winning? I am. Hi, welcome in. 1 hour in and suddenly a piano just drops. It cuts the stream ending. Oh my gosh, I should set up an effect like that where like there's just a piano that drops from time to time. Unflappable, she's completely flappable. That's what they call flappers in the 20s. No sense in rushing out something you won't love. Plus, yap sessions with Daiya are just as fun. I'm glad. Yap. Get yapped on, get yapped on, get yapped on. Love getting yapped by our lovable dummy. I can't believe this. I was supposed to be the hot, cool one. I was supposed to be hot and cool and mature. That was my character concept, I think, or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I told everyone, I was like, I get that you really want me to be like this really hot, stoic, mature woman, and I'll do my best, but I do want you to know that I'm gonna have to be at least a little bit girl failure. Like, you have to understand, there's gonna be me seeping out all over the place. I don't really know what you're expecting of me. I cannot contain it. So, if you claim to be a little guy, then you should get along with Spectra, who also claims to just be a little guys. We're just little guys. Your stream ending and ungodly loud piano smashing before a hard cut. Oh gosh, you were hot, cool, and mature, and then you yapped. Oh no, you're the hot, lovable dork. Thank you. Fantastic. Perhaps I'm the scary woman who looks like she's going to beat you up until I open my mouth, and then you realize that I just won't shut up. It's always the hot, cool ones that turn out to be the biggest dorks. Good, I'm glad. Supposed to be hot and cool. Revealed to be a Homestuck fan. This is so sad. Oh no, okay. Thank you. For me, at least this is way better. I am glad. I'm glad that everyone seems to like it. I was very nervous about like am I going to fit into like expectations? Am I going to be the kind of personality that people are going to like? You know, I'm a VTuber, but I'm a VTuber with Pixelink now, and there's a lot of like, there's a lot of pressure to be like perfect and poised and very like, present the best aspect of yourself. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know if this is. I hope this is something that people will like. So I'm glad. Moneson's expectations for a VTuber concept barely survived the first week after debut. This is true. I destroyed them immediately day one. I really don't think you could have let the alluring, mysterious vibe go on the way you are, but then that contrast with the model going absolutely made me think, yeah, I'm gonna be a fan. Yeah, it's my tongue. My bad. Whoops. Yeah, I think so too. A lot of hidden Daiya lore this stream. Yeah, Daiya, I have an ant problem. Oh my jeez. Why? You're a hard Zatsu fiend. Of course you fit in at Pixel. Yeah, this is true. I am yapping. I mean, you are a VTuber. The deck was stacked against you from the start. That's true. I was attacked. She's 10, but she is a 10, but she's. I don't want to. No, don't call me Homestuck. That's an insult. That's mean. Hidoyo. It did help with the lore video. You just let us know how you'll be. Yeah. I was like, I told staff, I was like, hey, I know that you want me to be like really cool and sexy and everything, and like that's cool. Don't get me wrong, but like, what if this was my lore? And they were like, oh, That's fantastic. We like that. And I was like, good. Thank you. allow me to pepper in the fact that I am a girl failure, so that everybody like adjust their expectations a little bit. Already the best aspect of yourself. Lovely yapping woman. Thank you. I do. She does not shut up. I'd rather have a streamer be true to themselves, even if they're a Homestuck fan. I'm not a Homestuck fan. I'm in recovery. I read it for a period of time. I hated every moment of it, and now I'm good. I'm healthy. I'm safe again. Rather than put on the act, but playing to the lore is fun. Yeah, I mean, I like obviously, like I own a casino. Like, I have a very good time with everything, but you know, presenting myself in a very cool, polished way is like kind of I'm doing my best, but you know, there's only so much that I can do because I'm a little dummy. So, give me 1 second. I have to send something to Chio. It's very important. Very important. 1 moment, please. 1 moment, please. Okay, sorry. Had to make sure that Chio had something she needed. You know how it is. It's important. She's a working woman. Okay. Chainsaw Man characters. I love. It was Cool Benny. Wait, are you telling me that I'm Cool Benny core? I'm upset. I do love Cool Benny though. She's such a menace. Came here from a 7-hour Mappa Imperium stream. If I learned anything from VTubers, it's that I love yappers. Good. She's a 10, but she knows what an Omega is. I do know what that is. Even pre-debut, I remember when you got fired up about speedrunning history and then told me everything I needed to know. Yeah. I'm currently watching a 4-hour video essay on the Star Wars hotel that Disney opened at one point in time. It's very interesting. I'm 2 hours into a 4-hour video essay, and it's fantastic. I love every minute of it. Rather than... Oh yeah, I've already read that one. Okay, we're good. We're good. I never have expectations. That way I won't be disappointed when I meet people like you. Thank you. I'm glad. Please, please keep them low. Hated every minute of it. I don't know if I can believe that with how much you talked about. Oh no. Oh no. You're the one bartender that looks stoic at the bar, and you see someone and walk in and you take a step and almost stumble. This is unfortunately true. I have a friend who actually knows Homestuck too well. The random lore drop he gives is so confusing. I can only imagine. Even though you are Homestuck coded, we will still love you, Daiya. I think might be lying. Oh, no. I will never emotionally recover from this. Chio receiving the Ada recording from earlier. Bedek say hi and that they you. Okay, there you go. Sorry, I had to you know, tell her hello and from all of you. Is Chio aware that you called your drop kickable last night? No. And it's gonna stay that way, right? It's gonna stay that way, right? No, yeah, okay, I'd like to remind everybody that the reason why I called her that was because of cuteness aggression, because sometimes she's a little menace, and she's so cute that sometimes you just, like, she's so tiny, and she's so cute that sometimes you just, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes you just want to, you know, like, see how far she'll fly, you know? I don't know. I am, yeah, clickety keyboardy, yeah. Yeah, that one. Yes, that essay, that video essay. God, I love video essays for like 8 hours. Like, me too. I love falling asleep 4 times trying to watch a video essay because I get like 30 minutes in, I fall asleep. I get 30 minutes in, I fall asleep. Will we love full Homestuck, Daiya? No, absolutely not. You don't have to, because I'm never going to reach full Homestuck. Hey, handsome. Okay, look, I can wink. Ha, kind of. I'm not actually very good at winking. In fact, there's a there is a specific manga that I really love called Damedo, and it's literally like it's literally about an idol who's really bad at being an idol, and she winks. When she winks though, she can't really wink, so she makes the most ugly face. Like she makes the most awkward, silly face humanly possible. And I did ask if I can just get that as a toggle at some point, because I can wink, but it's a little awkward for me, and I can only wink with this eye. Damedo, yeah. Oh my gosh, I love Gatmoe idol like manga. Like Budokan is also like I would die if my favorite idol got to perform at Budokan is also a big fave of mine. I love them very dearly. In fact, I didn't even think about that concept for like the wink until one of staff clocked me, and I was talking with Mane-san, and we were talking all of us, and one of them was like, "Oh, you can't wink, so it's like this then." And they sent me that screenshot. I was like, "That's from Damedo. You know what that is." And then we had a very, very long conversation about it. That manga has so many good reaction images. It's so good. It's getting turned into an anime. Oh my god, it's so good. It's about, okay, so if I haven't explained this well enough, it's about a girl who is an idol in an underground idol group, in a chica idol group. She's not very good at being an idol. She's very clumsy. She is really awkward. She can't wink. She is just like kind of a girl failure in every respect humanly possible. And the main character is the one guy who is just like her biggest fan. He loves that she is a failure, and it's so cute. It's so endearing. I'm a very big fan. Overly sarcastic productions. I don't think I've seen those. Wait, huh? It is? Huh? Yeah, it is. Wait a minute. I'll retweet the Damedo, and isn't it? Is it not? Wait, is it not getting one? Am I crazy? No. Oh no. I'm delusional. It's not getting an anime yet. No, I must have hallucinated that. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I am cringe. I thought for sure that it was. I've been manifesting it too hard. I'm so sorry. Damedo is so good. It's so good. If you like that one, I do recommend, which this one does have an anime. It's long. Well, I think you can just if you type in Budokan anime, you should get it. But it's, the long version is called, or the full name is called, I Would Die If My Favorite Idol got to perform at Budokan, which is like a really big, idol stage. And it's about a grown woman who works like 4 jobs to support her Oshi, who is in a tiny idol group. And she's not the most popular idol. She's like, I think she's probably the least popular in the unit. But she's like super cute and tries really hard. And this woman just like has this really really big, like supportive, like just really wants this girl to succeed. And so she like, you know, does her best to like, you know, make sure she shows up to every, you know, performance and everything like that, and it's very cute. And she makes friends with some of the other like idol otaku who are there, and they all kind of cheer on their respective oshis together, and it becomes like a very cute, like kind of it's kind of a cute story about like community forming when you have like a niche interest like that, because they're all like, oh, they're just so cute. I love them. It's very cute. I like it a lot. The timer herself. Oh my gosh. Sakamoto Days is getting, yes. Sakamoto Days is getting an anime. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited about Sakamoto Days. Oh my gosh. I dreamt up Siona got a season 2. Oh no. Oh my gosh. The news about Apothecary Diaries creator being in trouble right now for not paying their taxes is really bad, right? And don't get me wrong, I like, you know, that's really bad, right? I'm also really bummed though that it means that we won't get Apothecary Diaries season 2. I just need more chapters. I need more. It's kind of like I need Kui Sensei who is the creator of Dungeon Meshi, or Delicious in Dungeon. I need Kui-sensei to continue to make literally anything. She could do anything she wants. She could draw fan art. She can do anything she wants. I need more of Kui-sensei's art, and ideally also writing in my life. I will die. Somehow your Delulu made me think back when people were confident no game in their life was getting another season. I was so strong. I believed so strong and so hard. I won't get my mom out. I don't know. I mean, there's still the manga and the light novels, so there's that. But I don't know if they're going to keep making it. I'm not sure. Ryoko is easily frightened, but she'll return and in greater numbers. I hope so. I hope so. I need it. I need it so badly. Look, I don't say this very often, but I really hate how many times I have had people send me images. I had to watch Dungeon Meshi because people kept sending me screenshots of the manga and the anime of images of Marcille and being like, oh my god, she's just like you. And I was like, you gotta stop doing this. I don't know who this woman is. I don't know who this elf girl is, but you gotta stop showing me images of this woman throwing herself on the ground and screaming. Like, you gotta stop it. Like, what is this? Stop bombarding me with this. And then I watched the first 2 episodes. I got so terribly hooked I read the entire manga in 2 days. And it was fantastic. So, big recommend. big recommend. That's just kind of the way that I do things, is I get hooked and then I'm just it's over. Hoped and prayed and cried for more spice and wolf, and here we are. True! Yeah. That's true. I like my generic seasonal slop. It's gonna be forgotten. We'll never get a second season despite how much I want it. Oh no. That's real and it hurts. I'm doing well. How are you? Hi. Welcome in and rest well. Someone said that they were going to bed. Rest well, Sponge. Good night. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. When she's so Daiya-coded, yeah. What can I say? Video essays and other things like certain podcasts and lore videos that are like that in general. Good stuff. Dungeon Meshi was such a good ride. I felt so happy when when the manga ended. Like the reading the ending was really fulfilling, but I also had a hole in my heart only because of the fact that the ending was really good and I was happy about it, but I was heartbroken because the world is so fun that I was really sad that we wouldn't get any more. So that was my experience. If it counts for anything, Marcille's underratedly pretty. Oh my gosh, that's true. She is pretty. I love the scene. I think in the manga it's the prettiest, but when she's I shouldn't spoil it. But there's a time in which she draws a magic circle, and I think that scene is genuinely. I think that is probably the prettiest scene with Marcille in it. It doesn't look as nice in the anime as it does in the manga. But she just looks she looks so cool. Oh my gosh, she looks so cool. That one I think is probably my favorite. This is the season for gore failure elves. I haven't seen Plus Size Elf, but I've heard good things about it. What's the craziest season 1 of nonsense you've ever seen? Samurai Flamenco. I've heard of Samurai Flamenco, but I've never watched it. For me, oh gosh, I love a weird anime. I'm trying to think. What's like a really weird one? I will think on this. Oh, it might be Is it Punchline? I don't know. Punchline's not that crazy. I mean, like, yeah, he turns into a ghost every time he sees a girl's panties, but like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like not that. I feel like that's kind of not that crazy. Oh, Excel Saga. I have seen Excel Saga, but I've only watched the first few episodes. That was a show. Punchline is also wild. Yeah, right? Okay. I have to ask if you've seen Ancient Magus Bride. I have. I'm a very big fan. I've read the manga as well. Yeah, Excel Saga is crazy. I don't think I ever watched all of it. That one is a wild ride. Oh my gosh, the art style too is like so classic. It's also the same person who did no. Wait a minute. There's some other series that person made. Also, Chigo says hi. So, take that into consideration for you. I'm trying to think though. Crazy anime. I love to watch a weird anime, so it's like not even that strange for me. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of it is just like, okay, that's just Tuesday. You know. So I'm very much trying to like rack my brain for like what could possibly be. Rokka no Yusha. I'm not familiar with that one. Oh gosh, Watamote. Actually, you know what? Maybe Watamote, just because like Watamote is like she's so genuinely gross. like she is genuinely a gross nasty. All this anime and manga talk. I don't know half these titles. I'm sorry. I want to do a my anime list stream sometime soon. One day. I'm sorry to yap your ear off about anime. So, yeah, there's so many. Tell Chio McDonald's is at least a C. You can have this conversation with her your darn self. I'm not getting in between you two. I'm not gonna get in between Pollock Chomps and Chio about what the rankings for fast food are. I think honestly, maybe you're consuming a bit too much fast food in general if you have rankings for them, but you know, to each their own. To each their own. I'm trying to think, what have you ever heard Kobato? Yeah, I am familiar. Have you? Okay. Fun fact, and I'm sure everybody already knows this because it's really well known, but did you know that Studio Clamp, the beautiful studio, or the group behind you know, such hits as Tsubasa Chronicles, Triple X Holic, which is fantastic. Oh my god, I love Holic. And you know, Cardcaptor's also Clamp, duh. I'm dumb. And all of these was originally a BL circle. They were originally a doujinshi circle. Fun fact, they all met through some forms of fiction, including but not limited to writing Jotaro x Kakyoin Mpreg fanfiction doujinshi. So, fun fact, that's real. You can see that. It unfortunately exists. I've read it. Not for any other reason than needing. It's not like explicit or anything like that. It's just for some reason they really wanted Kakyoin to lay an egg. It's just weird. It's just strange. Oh, Wisu, hiya, welcome in. Yeah, Kakyoin laid an egg. How are we doing? We're doing good. All the best artists are exceptionally weird. Yeah, this is true. Thanks for sharing that. I'm glad that I can enlighten you. Obviously, you needed to know that today, right? You wanted to know that. That's why Code Geass character designs are what they are too. What is? Oh yeah. Like the shape or wait. Oh the BL thing. I got you. Wisu's a really big Code Geass girly too, so she's coming at the perfect moment. That I've read at the end has you dying. I mean, look. Jota Kujo best JoJo for real. You're really gonna come out here acting like Charmy Green's the best stand? I'll fight you right now. Charmy Green, not a good stand. Not a good stand. I don't even remember what Charmy Green does. Wait a minute, what does Charmy Green do? Wait a minute. Charmy Green stand abilities. Firing emerald-shaped destructive energy from its fingers. Oh, cool. So it literally just uses a mixture of Starfinger and Hierophant Green's, like, energy burst. Okay, cool. So, unoriginal, uninspired, not fun, and it's named after a soap bottle. I get that it's a parody, though. I'm just talking about, like, if we're simply, like, taking them with no context and just power scaling, Charmy Green would get soloed by literally everyone. Like, I'm sorry. I have bad news for you. I have bad news for you, buddy. You're not doing well. You love CG? Yeah. I want to see Wisu as Zero. I want to see Wisu with the big mask. Or at least with the eye. I think really what we should do is somebody should edit in the Geass into your eye on the PV. I think somebody should do that. It's not me. Unfortunately, I have very limited video editing skills, and by limited I mean none. But you know, I would be cool. I would be cool. So I keep yapping, but be careful. The best stand is the one that makes the baby invisible. Oh my god, Octung baby. Octung baby. Oh. Never mind. You know what? Charmy Green could solo the orangutan. This is true. I've changed my mind. Only if I'll be your CC. I look more Colin coded, but if you want me to be CC, I will lovingly eat lots of pizza in your general vicinity. I love Cece's outfit. Cece's outfit is so good. Like, oh my god. I love it. I love her just escaped the a mental institution chic fit that she has. So good. So good. Somebody say video editing? Hi. Hiya. Zero Wisu and CC Daiya. Daiya with the Pizza Hut sponsorship. Daiya, based on my opinion with no knowledge, your stand is bad and uncreative, and the stand kills the enemy user. Yeah, for real. Pizza Link sponsorship when? It'll rival the Miku Domino's promotion. You're like a combination of both. It's okay. Colin is my best girl. Me too. Me too. Don't get me wrong, I love CC, but Colin exists. Have you have you seen CG? Like, I'm sorry. They're both so good, but like Colin, like, I don't know. What if they just held hands? Then we wouldn't have to worry. See, if all of the best girls just held hands, we wouldn't have to worry about whether or not, like, we wouldn't have to worry about fighting over who's best girl, because we would all just simply be able to enjoy the fact that all of our best girls support each other, and that would be great. I think that would be fantastic. So, that's my petition. You know, maybe they could even give each other a little smooch on the cheek. That's fine too. Honkai Rot made me think of the wrong Colin. Oh my gosh, that's a really valid Colin too, though. Honestly, Colin Kaslana. Yeah, Kaslana. Yeah. Names are hard. Honkai. Oh my god. Can we? There is a woman. There's a woman in Honkai. Okay, so don't get me wrong, I love Elysia. Elysia is so pretty. Like so pretty, right? But have you seen Himeko? Have you seen Himeko in Honkai 3rd? Oh my god! Don't get me wrong, she's hot in Star Rail too, but holy butt! There's something about her holding a really huge sword that just like makes everything inherently better. Like, she's so pretty in Honkai 3rd Impact. I'd enjoy Pet Shop a lot more if that damn bird wasn't broken in Heritage for the future. That's real. That's real. Right in May is your girl. Valid. Himeko's kind of Daiya-coded. She also want to have a drink after work, and I feel that. I feel that very deeply. I love her. She's stunning. She's beautiful. She and Elysia are my favorite characters. So, those are my girlies. Fellow Kancho, yeah. Favorite is Sumireko from Mysterious Disappearances. Ooh, okay. And so the shipping live on stream begins with Daiya. That's fine. That's okay. I'm chilling. Can even remember the first and last names of anime game characters impresses me to no end. This is my hyperfixation. I am mentally ill. But my mental illness manifests in I know a lot about anime. I constantly will have recommendations for anime and video games for you, and if I don't have them, if I haven't figured out them yet, if I don't know about them yet, you can rest assured knowing that even if it's a game genre that I'm not necessarily super interested in, I will at least give it a try so that I can further my knowledge. Miss Loggy Shimbu! Hello, hiya, welcome in, hi! Himeko in 3rd Impact, Himeko in Star Rail. They're both so fine. I want her and Kafka to kiss. What? Sorry, what? I love Kafka so much. She's so good. She's so good. Is there a game genre out there that you've literally never touched? I'm sure there is. I just don't know which one off the top of my head. Luggy Bimbo. Like little soggy shimbun. Soggy newspaper. Mentally ill Daiya seems healthy and fine to me. Even after what you just said, good. I'm glad. I would act surprised, but at this point, average taste. Rude. Those are your intrusive thoughts. I think you read my mind. Yeah, see, this is just a dilemma that I experienced. Hi, senpai. How are you? Played any of those hidden object games, usually with lady detective protagonists? Ooh, I think I played one of the Nancy Drew games a really long time ago. Like a PC CD-ROM oldie. As like a wee little guy. I love a point and click adventure though, and I'm a really big fan of puzzle games. Like something that's kind of adjacent in that vein is like Professor Layton, and don't even get me started. I love Professor Layton games so much. I just recently found my 3DS and I have my Ace Attorney Layton crossover, and I haven't gotten to play it yet because I lost my 3DS right after I bought it at a resale shop, and I was so excited. I was like, I finally have the game, and I finally have the freaking 3DS in the same place. We're gonna play this game, and let's play it. So yeah, Latent Pilled, Phoenix Maxing. It's gonna be my first Ace Attorney game, actually. I've never played an Ace Attorney. I really want to, though. Nancy Drew games are your childhood? Oh my gosh. Like, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah. I don't actually know the theme song very well, because it's before my time period. I would love to play Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, though. Suddenly reminded of the picture where Waldo from Where's Waldo is having a coffee with Carmen Sandiego, but Boba Fett is coming in and they're both freaking out. Did you know the DS is retro now? I did know the DS is retro now, which is why I think now I will be screaming into the microphone, playing Nintendogs. that's the real stream next week. Is just going to be non-stop. It's just going to be non-stop me playing Nintendogs and screaming into the microphone, trying to get it to register my voice. Are we age shaming so early? It's retro. It's 20 years old, Wisu. Is it really 20 years old? Whoa. Wow, I've been gaming for a really... yeah, no, that makes sense, because I think I was like a little baby. I got mine a few years after they came out, and I was pretty young. And then all I played was Nintendogs. Stop, it's not retro, stop! Non-stop Nintendogs November! I want a Tomodachi Life remake. The fact that they won't make one is really upsetting me, because I want nothing more. I want nothing more than to put all of Pixelink into Tomodachi Life. Okay? And then I want to get all the girls from the other agencies that we're friends with, you know, because we love all of the agencies. We love all the girls. And I want to invite them all to come and be in Tomodachi Life. And then I will create all of them in Tomodachi Life in their likeness, and then we will all have fun, and we will all hang out together, and some of us will have fictional beef, and it would be fantastic. Shrek 2 is 20 years old this month. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a raining men.
For me? You shouldn't tell.
Tokai, thank you for the $10. Pre-membership funds, plus thanks for being great. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Me too. I need to make Tomodachi Pixelink Life, right? That's what I'm saying. I miss Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon Black and White 2, my beloved. Look, I will stand by this. Oh, childhood husbandos. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that one's simple, but that's like I'm sure there's other fictional men, but like I think really, you know, little baby Daiya Fortuna was like women. And then N from the hit game Pokemon Black and White. Hiya, rest well. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Yeah, and Harmonia was little tiny baby me, is like, you know, always found N cool. One of my favorite characters. He's fantastic. Nice seeing you. Wish I cut the stream earlier. Oh, no worries. The VOD will always be available, so don't worry. Who was Daiya's awakening? I don't know. I don't like, awakening is in what? Awakening to what? Like realizing that liking people was a thing? I'm confused. What's your favorite Pokemon? Oh wait, are we asking my favorite Pokemon? I can't see it over the thingy. My favorite Pokemon. Are we talking legendaries, mythics, and regular? What are we talking exactly? I think trying Trying to think of like regular schmegular Pokemon. I really I like Rotom. I like Chandelure. Shiny Chandelure is fantastic. I love... Might be Chandelure, honestly. Chandelure is really good. Meowth. Meowth is really good. You know who I really love? I love Galarian Meowth. What's his name? What's his name? What's that little guy's name? The one with where he's a little... Yeah, just Galarian Meowth. The little one where he's just a little creature. He's just like a little ball of fur. That one's fantastic. Yeah, Berserker is also really good. My favorite Rotom is gonna be Rotom Wash. Yeah. Torterra's a good one. Daiya feels like a Clodsire girly. I almost... Okay. I was in the airport. I was in an airport overseas, right? And there was a Pokemon center, or there was a Pokemon center in the airport, right? And I got a cute little Pikachu flight attendant keychain because of course I did. But the way that I stared for like... Firstly... Chili Eureka is my one of my favorite in recent history like trainers that they've created. Thank you so much, Pokemon designers, for creating Rika. Can I only say one thing? Why on earth do you never give Rika any freaking merchandise in Pokemon Center? I want to commit arson. They never give Rika merchandise, and when they do, it's like really, really mundane stuff. Grisha's also good, but like Rika. Anyways, so regardless, I stood there in this crowded place, staring at this Clodsire, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, I cannot put this on the plane. It's too big to take on the plane with me. Realistically, I should not get this. I should not take this with me. But it took every bone in my body to not grab that Clodsire. I wanted it so bad. And I didn't get it, and I feel really bummed about it. So I might, at some point in time, I might treat myself and just buy it online and get it shipped. Because honestly, I'm really good, and I deserve good things sometimes. I deserve a little treat. But I also have treated myself to many things at Offkai this weekend, so perhaps Cynthia will always be the one. Oh my gosh, Cynthia, oh my god, yeah. Okay, understandable. Oh my gosh. But can we just talk about some underappreciated, let me make sure I remember her name. Alessa. Firstly, we love Alessa. Like, I love Alessa. Love Alessa. If we're talking like really, really old Pokemon gym leaders that I really like though, Flannery. I love Flannery. Do you see the 3-foot tall Larvestar plush? I did! I want it so bad. I want a big Clodsire. They need to release a huge Clodsire plushie. I will have to make the decision. I do have a I will admit I do have a oh wait, also like Esper. There's so many good Pokemon. Well, this is probably second favorite. You're so valid. Valerie from X and Y is fantastic. Big fan. Love her. Skyla's good too. Fight type Gym and Galar. Yes, she's very cute. Nessa? Right? Nessa? From Sword and Shield? Oh, you know who I really like? Wait. I don't know if she's still here. You know who I really like Pokemon wise? Impidimp. Have you... I think that might be my favorite. Honestly, if we're talking like just little guys in general, I love Impidimp. He's so cute. He's so stupid. I look at Impidimp and I look at his dumb little face and I think, my god, I love you so much. You're so stupid. Old school trainers, Sabrina. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Giant Wailord. Huh. Oh. I know someone on Twitter who has a giant Wailord. Hearing Daiya rap about her interests is very relaxing. I'm very glad. Esper. No! No, I do not. No, I do not. You could even call it a plush. Real. Very real. I mean, at that point, I feel like at that point, like, it's more like a bed situation. I have a skinned Snorlax, like a size, because I do love Snorlax a lot, too. I just don't think he fits my aesthetic. Your favorite gym leader is Jet. Oh, you're so real for that. You're so real for that. But yeah, I have like a lot of I have a lot of Pokemon plush, and a lot of Pokemon that I like that I don't necessarily think are like on aesthetic. Like if I were making a gym team, they wouldn't necessarily like, you know, fit the aesthetic bill. But I have a skinned Snorlax. He's like 6 or 7 feet tall. He's not like he's pretty big, but he's not like, you know, size accurate. Well, I think he's pretty close. But he is just a skin. I need to fill him with fiber fill or something. I just haven't had the opportunity yet. So one day. Always felt like Rourke doesn't get enough love. Oh, that's, you know what? You're so valid for that. You're so valid for that. Yeah, gosh, there's so many good gym leaders and so many good different designs. It makes things rough, you know, trying to decide on like one specific favorite. But out of recent games, definitely, like without a doubt in my mind, I love Rika. I'm very, very biased. Rika's fantastic. You know who I'm really sad though isn't like a actual, like, you know, like a gym leader or anything like that is oh my gosh, what is her name? The wait a minute. It's on the top of my tongue. The gym teacher from Scarlet Violet. She's really pretty. Also, I love Nurse Miriam. Nurse Miriam exudes big, Lottie energy. Dendra. I like Dendra a lot too. She's a really good character, but she's not a you know, traditional gym leader or anything like that. She's just a teacher. There's a lady in the suit and pants. Is that her? No. That's Rika. We were talking about Rika earlier. Snorlax outfit when? I don't know if I still do, but I did have a Kigu at one point in time, like the big comfy pajamas, the little like big onesie pajamas. I did have a Snorlax onesie at one point in time. I wore it on a plane. It was very comfy. It was very, very, very good pajamas to sleep. I just got on the plane and immediately was like hood up, conk out. It worked perfectly. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. I could yap about Pokemon forever though, because it's one of those games that like I've grown up with and I've spent so much time playing all of the iterations that like genuinely I spend more time. I know I've spent too much of my life to not know an unnecessary amount about it. Well, not the gym leader. Why did they go so hard with Penny's battle theme? Also very true. Yeah, they went really hard. Same with like, though honestly they did all of the teams were really good. Dendra's someone I wanted more of. Me too. She has such a fun like personality, and she has a really interesting relationship with some of the other characters, including is it Violet? The gym leader, the really pretty like purple lady. Violet? No. Is it Jasmine? It's probably Jasmine. Wait. I can't remember her name. off the top of my head. I'm Dumby. Okay. Also, I love Iono. Iono's so cute. So good. Oh, Tulip. I'm thinking Tulip. My bad. Tulip. Yes. That's the woman. That's the lady. Dendra and Tulip are like buddies, and I think that's really cute. I find that to be very endearing. I like when we kind of get more fleshed out sides of like the personalities and the goings on behind characters, not just like what our relationship and interactions are with them. An old friend gave me his copy of Pokemon White. His stave is still there from 10 years later. Oh, that's cute! It's 1 a.m. where you are. Oh my gosh, go to bed. Rest well. VTubers do feel like gym leaders sometimes. Real. If I had a gym, obviously it would be the casino. I would have lots of gimme ghouls. I feel like I would have a bunch of gimme ghoul like chests all over, and they would work like little mimics. And so instead of having like, you know, trainers, I would just have like a bunch of little gimme ghouls come out and just constantly like, you gotta look for keys or something like that to unlock all the stuff in the you know, like to unlock doors and whatnot to get, you know, into the center of the casino. And you gotta open up a bunch of chests, but some of the chests are mimics and they have gimme ghouls in them, and then you gotta fight a team of gimme ghouls over and over and over again. There's that manta ray. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. As Mantine. Or Mantine. I do love Mantine. Now that I think about it, is there really not a casino gym yet? It feels like something with a lot of potential. Yeah. I'm just saying it's a good option. You'd have gimmick moves in battle. Probably. I feel like I would definitely have some, and I would also have some kind of like really irritating like movement scheme in the gym. I feel like some sort of like, you know, kind of like the conveyor belt systems or the glass slides that you see in a lot of the movement tech gyms, where like part of the movement tech is the puzzle. Something mildly inconvenient like that. Do you know Pokemon Company has been sticking away from casinos after they took out the game centers from the old games for ratings board stuff? This is true. Yeah, I forgot about that. They did take out the game centers and like the Pokemon lottery, which they used to have in like a lot of the games. I feel like a casino gym would have to use Trick Room to cheat. Oh, that's true. I feel like Daiya would have a fear Rattata. A Rattata. It'd be cool if your gym had the trainers switch Pokemon every battle like they're getting a new hand. That would be neat. All metronome, but it's rigged with all good moves. Oh god. In the second phase, she activates the 7/7 eyes. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Get on my level. I'm very glad that everybody's been enjoying my my silly little toggle. I was very concerned. I was like, people will like this. People will get it, right? People will think this is cool. And if you didn't, well, you know, that would have been unfortunate for me, but it would have been not the end of the world. I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. Rest well. Good night. I need to like pop all the bones on my back real fast. Oh my gosh. Love the 7/7 eyes. The heart diamond eyes are also very cool. I think so too. I think they are very awesome. It would have been, I feel like it would have felt strange to have like heart eyes and then you remove the heart eyes and then I have a heart in one eye. Like, I don't know, too many hearts perhaps. Ooh, don't mind me. My eye changes, yeah. Got the best of both worlds, getting the really good like the 7/7 eyes, also getting to see the insane mode 7/7 eye concepts. The frog tuna. Oh, I'm gonna do a real quick stretch. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can hear that, but all the bones in my back are like snap, crackle, popping. Ugh. Ugh. Well, that's that. Probably be a way for you to have your eye land and stuff. Yeah, I thought that would be really cool to have it like work like an actual like to have them circle like an actual slot machine. That would be really cool. Sleep well. Diamphibian, yes, big amphibian. Posture check and stretch, thank you. In fact, with your eyes that roll like slots to random pairs would be pretty neat. Yeah, I think so too. I think that'd be really neat. Perhaps that is something that we will have to take into consideration and ponder for future endeavors. Okay. I almost stumbled over my words very embarrassingly there. I tend to snap my back at the office. It's so loud my colleagues are terrified by the sound. I tend to just do it like, you know, like in day-to-day stuff, and I will say I have scared people with it before. The dice eye that can randomly land on 1/6, that's really cool. What the heck? I've never seen that before. That's neat. Yeah, there's so many cool concepts and things like that. I'm gonna go down to the store, get new replacement eyeballs. BRB. I'm kidding, of course. Just realized its character Wuthering Waves players call Sephiroth is voiced by the Sephiroth VA and the JP Dutt. What on earth? I haven't played Woowa yet. Woowa. Wuthering Waves. Or as they call it in the biz, Woowa. How's my gamer posture? Not great. Look, when you have this bunch weighing you down at any given moment, it does kind of get a little exhausting. You do have a little bit of shrimping, unfortunately, from that, so. Kind of RNG toggle like a coin flip or card draw. Ooh. Yeah, I agree, that would be really neat. Yeah. Good night, good night. Diapron. Oh my god. Everyone is cooking. Everyone is cooking. Diaphragm. Diatram. Man? I don't know. It's okay. Your brain is cooking. Everyone's brain is melting a little bit. I will admit it's midnight now for me, so we're getting to the point in time where I'm starting to like hit the peak, where like I am no longer like making sense. Maybe, you know how it is. Like I've gotten to the point where I don't necessarily know if things I'm saying are really truly contributing to anything, but we're having fun. We're goofing around. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, makes do. Diagrams. I don't cram anymore. Diagenesis. Yeah. I'm done. I've freed myself from education for a little bit. So you could cook an egg on Daiya's brain always. What time do you usually turn in? See, I normally like to try and turn in like no later than like midnight or 1, but lately I've been having a lot of trouble sleeping, so I haven't been going to bed. Last night, okay, this is crazy. I'm so tired right now. Last night, went to bed at 2, right? Went to bed at 2. Woke up at 4. Could not get back to sleep. Had stuff to do early in the morning, like super early. So I literally stayed up and just sat there in my bed for hours. Until finally time rolled around and I was like, cool, okay, I can get up, I can take a shower, I can go be a productive member of society now. Like, it was the worst. It was the worst. So I'm genuinely viscerally bone tired. Like, I am so ready to just go to bed. But at the same time, I'm enjoying getting to talk with everyone. So it's a double-edged sword, that one. On one hand, I wish to sleep. On the other hand, I wish to yap. There inside of me there are 2 wolves. One wishes to sleep, the other to yap. They are constantly fighting. Yeah. I know, it is just kind of sucks. Also not been able to sleep, finally fell asleep at like 9:30 this morning. My gosh, I hope you got some good rest at least. Are you the type that can work out to make yourself go to sleep, or the time person where it gives you extra energy? It tends to give me extra energy, unfortunately. The anxiety brain waking you up even with no sleep on the clock. Yeah, oh gosh. Diasomnic. When you sleep, maybe I'll dream more about Hades 2. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to like put Hades 2 on the like schedule like earlier than I originally anticipated, because I need more. I need more Balatro too. I need more Balatro. I need more New Vegas. I need more Hades. I need more everything. I'm really excited to start System Shock tomorrow though. We need to develop sleep yap technology. There's no way you could say anything more embarrassing than the stuff you say while awake. I don't know about that. Ready to sleep 8 hours. Heck yeah. Daiya's last 2 brain cells truly fighting to be in 3rd place at this point. Very true. More Balatro would be good. I think so too. 48-hour Balatro-thon? That's a little bit much, I think. The games are calling. Daiya needs about 4 additional days for streaming. Yeah, I need like 4 additional days. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. Again, if there was enough time in the day and I didn't have like obligations and other stuff to do, I would just stream all the time. But unfortunately, I have to do real people stuff and exist in, other capacities. Sometimes people will be like, I don't know, run the casino or whatever. It's a whole thing. So unfortunately, I don't get to stream all the time, but I'm sure trying to stream as much as I humanly can, or inhumanly can. Not that I'm, Anyways, so unfortunately, nonstop diet is not a possibility. I think that would be crazy though. Can you imagine if there really was just 24-hour me, like I never shut up? Would people fall asleep and then wake up to Daiya? That's weird. It's kind of wild. Being a real person sucks, but there's also some nice benefits to it. Like when I get to give myself a tea as a little treat after having a very, very hard day of work. I get to have a little treat. I am the biggest, like, I constantly, little treat is everything. Like every single time that I've like done something inconvenient, like I've had to like do some work, Mane-chan regularly will message me and she'll be like, you should get yourself a little treat. she's like, you deserve it. You worked really hard. Little treat time, and I'm like, yes, it's little treat time. Because I started using that like constantly. I was like, man, I gotta, I need a little treat. It's important. Can we handle 24-hour Daiya? Is all the ways full-time streaming the goal? You know, so I've never actually really thought about it that much. More than anything right now, I don't mind, like, you know, I'd love to full-time stream, but I don't know if I would. I like being able to go outside and do other stuff too. Honestly, right now, I'm just kind of seeing where the world takes me. If it becomes a full-time gig, I'd love that, but if it doesn't, that's okay too. More than anything, there's some things that I want to accomplish as far as, like, you know, moving, traveling the world, that kind of stuff, and obviously opportunities that I want to pursue with Pixelink, like, for example, concerts and things like that alongside my girls. But, you know, as far as, like, it would be nice to work, you know, to stream full-time, but it's not an end-all be-all for me. More than anything, yeah, I could burn out quickly. My big thing right now is that I'm really passionate about this. And I like it being a passion project for me, or being a passion for me. It's not something where I feel like I'm constantly, like, I take it seriously. Obviously, it's a job. But at the same time, I'm also having a lot of fun with it, and I'm not feeling pressured. I'm feeling allowed to, you know, pursue creative endeavors and have fun with it and do what I think is fun content-wise. And that's really crazy awesome, the fact that, you know, I have those freedoms. So, you know, I want to make the most of them and just really enjoy it. Maybe 24-hour birthday stream? I would want that much Daiya in my life, honestly. I have thought about doing a 24-hour stream. I think the longest that I've ever done in one sitting has been I think the longest I've ever had like something like that has been like, I've stayed up like 21 hours or so before. Do you have a sweet tooth? Yes, terribly. Gonna have to link Daiya the little treat cycle. Yes. I don't know what that is, but yes. Having some snacks is always good to boost morale. Being a full-time streamer, a bit hard, but it can be something that can happen. Just remember, you have to push yourself not too hard. That you're going to knock out and burn out because of it. Exactly. It's always fun to smart to take creative pursuits as a passion project first and foremost. Yeah, well, the same with like artists and stuff like that. Like, obviously, you know, you can turn it into a job, but first and foremost, you have to make sure that you're taking plenty of time to make sure that you're still passionate about it, you still enjoy it, that you're finding new ways to enjoy it so that way it doesn't get boring or exhausting. It's very important stuff. Or taking your time figuring out how you feel about it overall as a part of your life. I think so too. And again, you know, I just really want to do this for as long as I can and to have as much fun as I can while I'm here. So that's the goal. That's the name of the game. It's always important to not lose passion for something you enjoy. Feeling it's a job kills passion quick sometimes. Daiya heard me out. Hear me out. 24-hour homes. No. Cease. I told you this with confidence, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna become a Homestuck streamer. Absolutely not. No. I don't think I'd even really like do any kind of like, I would talk about it as part of a segment on a Zatsu stream or a collab with other like people who have like if I was in a collab with like Serenity or somebody who, like, you know, is familiar with it. But I would not be out here like, okay, it's time to do like it's time for me to single-handedly, because it's just you know, it's not that it's a bad thing, it's just that's not something that I think I would want to do. Not yet. Oh no. No. Banish the thought from your head. Don't even think about it. No. Stop. Put it down. Don't think about it. Stop. Cease. Stop being a goofy goober. Knock it off. Daiya, 1 year from now, time for the daily grind. Wonder what terrifyingly embarrassing part of my path stuck in Earth today. Oh gosh, trust me, I'm sure that I'll actually actively, you know, do these kinds of things too. You're hearing a lot of stories because of the fact that we haven't had a lot of time together yet. But once I spend a lot of time together, I'm gonna do some terrifying things. It's not even just gonna be what part of my past can I unearth. It's going to be what kind of things can I do in the present. Daiya just wants to be the yapper, not the Homestuck yapper. Exactly. It's a fun little part, but if it really 24 hours, like, yeah, the joke would die fast for sure. No. Cease! I've already done a bad thing. What do you mean you've done a bad thing? Huh? But being goofy goober is fun though. Being real though, this has been such a good Zatsu for last. I'm glad. Lottie Shinju. Senpai. They got me. The more stuff Daiya is going to do is scary. Hi, Senpai. I talked a little bit. I didn't talk about the like specifics, but I did bring up that we have watched AMVs together in the Pixel Link like group. Oh yeah, Loggy, this came up earlier. Yeah. Miss Shinju. Mwah. Mwah, mwah. I love my senpai so much. I love my genmates. I love my senpais. I could not ask for a better group of people to be hanging out with. Oh my god, this cursed AMVs. Yeah, I didn't talk about any of the anime or anything like that from like specifics, but you know, obviously they were like, oh yeah, Naruto Linkin Park AMVs. It was really funny. It was really funny. Mwah, 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 mwah. From the acclaimed BL anime Naruto. Oh gosh. Sasuke x Pocahontas? What? This is like the whole Sukuna Cinderella thing, right? That's gotta be the same thing, right? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know. I am confusion. But right? That's gotta be like that kind of thing. The dialogue pairing goes hard, even more so because I wasn't like, what? Our friendship is unrivaled, unparalleled, unexpected, perhaps even. Like, so I yap with everybody. I yap with all of senpais. Oh, sorry, doing a big stretch. But I will admit that I think Lottie senpai and I yap the hardest and the most together because we will literally just jump in a call and we will yap for like sometimes 6 hours. sometimes we will just yap for 6 hours together. Sometimes we watch anime and we yap, but sometimes we just sit there and we yap. Like, it was really common during like a pre-debut when I like didn't have anyone to talk to. So I was like, senpai, will you talk with me? And so she would be done with, you know, a stream or she would be free that day and she'd be like, oh, we can do that, we can talk a little. And then a little would become like 4 hours and we would be like, oh, we should go to bed. And then an hour would pass and we'd be like, man, we should really go to bed. And then another hour would pass and finally both of us were so tired that we would be like, okay, we gotta go to bed now. It's time. Senpai, I have so many good memories of like that, and like Butchigiri, for example. Like I know a lot of people are not super familiar with Butchigiri the anime. It's really important to me. Butchigiri is really important to me because it's the first anime that senpai and I watched together. It's the first anime that Lottie and I were like, we should watch this together, and we watched all of it every week. Every week that it came out, we would get together on Butchigiri Saturday and we would watch the episode and then we would yap about our opinions on it and how we felt about it, and then we would go on Twitter and we would look at the Japanese reactions because the English presence of the fan base is like non-existent, and so we would go and we'd find little Japanese Twitter accounts that had like, you know, like 1,000 followers that were like, man, this episode is blah, 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 and we would talk about that. It was so fun. The heck are we talking about? Ultimate confusion, always. Lottie do be very easy to yap with. She is terribly easy to yap with. Senpai is like that person that like I genuinely feel like you talk with her and she's just such a comforting presence you could say anything to. Though honestly, I think that's with all the girls, if I'm being real with you. Maybe it's just that I yap too much though. So, you know, who knows? Who knows? Lottie, I hope you win big. Big wishes, big hopes. Lottie did tell us to watch it, but at the same time told us it was bad. It's really campy. And the main character is like literally one of the like most irritating, terrible, horrible people on the planet. I want to punch him. But the second character, like the best friend, his best friend, is genuinely the best character. So it's like We all suffer through Buchigiri to watch Matakara exist. He's so good. That's my son. Too much yap, not around these parts. Yeah, no way. You should watch this. It's bad. It's the best recommendation you can give something. I think so. I think so. Like, for example, like obviously like like comedy anime tend to be so bad that it's good, right? I love your yapping. My Oshis are yappers. Yeah, congratulations. Welcome in. I hope that you enjoy your time. It never enough yapping, good, because I do not stop. I am a yapping machine. I have been talking non-stop for 2 hours and 23 minutes with very, very minimal pauses, and I will not stop. You cannot stop me. I am a force to be reckoned with, and I am inevitable. What is it? Oh, nah, I'd win. In a yap contest? Nah, I'd win. Bobobo is king. No way, I got turned into a carrot. Wah! I love Bobobo. I should subject everyone to a Bobobo watch along. Comedy anime. If it's bad, you know it's bad. Before you can get into it, well, yeah. Daiya's next outfit gonna have more lungs for yapping. I don't know what you're talking about. My lungs are perfectly fine. The fact that you can just go on and on is such a draw. I literally, you could give me like the most boring prompt on the planet, and I could make it into something. That was the thing that I had to remind myself with like debut anxiety, was like, at the end of the day, I am the kind of person that I talk so much about everything that worst comes to worst, I can just kind of fumble my way through it. That I was thinking about it, and I was so scared about debut, and I had so much anxiety, and I asked senpais all the time. I was like, what are your recommendations? What should I do? Like, I'm so scared, I'm so nervous, I'm gonna flub this up, it's gonna be terrible, and everybody's gonna hate me, and I'm gonna die. And obviously senpais were like, that's silly, you're gonna be okay. Stop worrying so much. Like, it's okay to feel nervous, but like, it's gonna be okay. But then I remembered that every single time that I've been in a meeting, or every single time that I've been in like anything, honestly, I don't shut up. It takes like so long with me to do anything because I just won't shut up. I just yap and I make jokes and I just cook. And so when I thought about it like that, I was like, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna make a mistake or not, right? But I do have faith in my ability to yap my way in and out of situations. So worst comes to worst, it could be, you know, it could be worse. I could make my way through this, and thankfully I did. It was all good, but you know, I did have some fears at the beginning of things, but it ended up working out for the better, and everything was okay. I think so. Please stay hydrated. Will do. Daiya is the yap that is unending. Yes, Daiya simply cannot be stopped from yapping. Lottie is a wholesome sweetheart. She's forced me to undersea horrors beyond your comprehension. Good. She's opening your worldview, you know? Daiya's gift to the gab is really the gift to the yap, and it's the best. Hi. It's me, Daiya. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not shutting up. Did they go, please wrap it up? Sometimes they do have to like cut me off and be like, hey, we gotta end, you know, we're like, okay, unless you have questions, or you know, or we can, you know, you can move this to a normal conversation with people. Like, you can stop now. Essentially, what they have to tell me. A chronic yapper. Now, I think that was the hardest thing about. Oh, thank you for the debut well wishes. That was my big concern, was like making sure that the timing was okay, so that I didn't end up overtime. Because otherwise I would have ended up with like, you know, like I could have done an 1.5-hour stream if only on the basis of like, you know, afterwards you could have put me in the casino and I would have just yapped the whole time, you know, like I'd have made it work. You're a very great conversationalist, which goes incredibly well with your voice. Thank you. I'd like to think that I'm pretty decent at these kinds of things, but it's definitely not something that I picked up overnight. It's definitely something that came with a lot of practice, because I am not the kind of person, well, I guess I wasn't the kind of person who just like non-stop yapped. I was very much like, I like listening to people. I've gotten much yappier, with time. But I used to be far more like I'm not reserved. I just used to be more of a listener than a speaker. But you know, when you become a VTuber, you kind of have to change your settings a little bit. You have to learn how to do that, and it's a lot of it is through just practice and hard work and just kind of getting used to the new comfortable. And I found out that like I guess I think a lot all the time, and so talking out loud is really not that hard for me. I thought it was going to be a lot harder. I genuinely, especially with like crowd anxiety and with having like having an anxiety disorder, I really thought that I was gonna have a really bad time streaming, but turns out no, I think I'm good. I think I'm all right. You're not gonna get rid of me so easy. Can't get over Daiya. Yeah, Daiya. Maybe I'll ask Daiya for assistance for my next meeting with the higher ups. Yeah. I do feel like everyone in a debut group always has the same worry of running out of time. I think so. Was I ever the quiet girl in class? Not. Sometimes. More than anything, it depended on how much I liked the class and the teacher. If I didn't like the class or the teacher, I would, start quiet. Quiet as a mouse. But normally it was, normally I was a little yappy. Do you do those drinks at Pixel Link? No, not yet. Not yet. That's next week. That's next week. Nova's a certified yapper, is she? Oh my gosh. I wish to yap. I wish to yap with her. Do you feel just yapping so much that your feels all gone? Yeah, exactly. I yapped all the fear out. I had no idea you had anxiety, couldn't tell. You seem really confident, so I think that's great. A lot of it came from just natural experience. Genuinely. I stumbled my way through a lot for a very long time, but I think genuinely having ADHD really helps. Honestly, I am constantly thinking, so it's really easy for me to just I am bing 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 all the time. So it's pretty easy for me to just talk about a bunch of different things. At least there's that. That's kind of a benefit to me. I didn't really expect to be very good at this. Obviously I still think I have a long ways to go. I don't mean to be, presumptuous or self, patting myself on the back or anything like that. But, I am really, proud of the fact that I've been able to do what I have, because I genuinely did not think that I was going to be able to do this at all, much less do this to the be here. Wow. Admirable that you worked on and overcame. Yeah, again, just a figuring process, getting comfortable. You're really confident at stumbling, I guess, and it shows. Yeah, even when I do make mistakes, it's better to laugh them off and just kind of roll with the punches. If you do something like that, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has it. Sorry. Anyways, not related. Yeah, just everybody is going to make some mess ups. And I think the best thing that you can do is remind yourself that you are not the first person to make this mistake, and you're not the last person to make this mistake. And at the end of the day, it's really not going to matter that much. Even in streaming, people might clip it and they might laugh about it, but it's not the only thing that you're going to be known for. You're going to be known for other stuff too. Turns out you are pretty good. Thank you! You're pretty good. Sorry, No, but we always make fun of her for sometimes yapping too much. She needs to limit herself to only yap for 30 minutes on YouTube, or she will go on for 2 hours plus before the main stuff. Oh, that's so real. That's so real. Yeah, me yapping during game streams or yapping before game streams is dangerous, because otherwise I just want to yap for 4 hours and then stream for 4 hours and then end stream and it's 8 hours. Oh, sorry, I forgot the 1 hour closing remarks. A long way to go, but definitely have a solid start. Thank you. Oh no, she has a stall. a little bit. Mistake going to happen no matter what, just how you deal with it. Exactly. Yapping. Yeah. Chiaki 1 hour Zatsu before the 6 hour game stream. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, Senpai's dedication to gaming is really impressive. She's really good at games too. So is Mina Senpai. I wish that I could be cool and good at Souls games like Mina Senpai. I'm not. I've never. Oh, speaking of games I've never played a Souls. Somebody was asking me about that. I've never played a Soulsborne. Like I've never played a Souls game, like a Souls-like, Souls-like, yeah. Never played one of those. I mean, I played the very beginning of what's the name of it? The anime one. Wait a minute. What is it? Gosh darn it. Code Vein. Yeah, that one. I played the very beginning. I didn't play, like, literally I played not even an hour. I have it. I just haven't played an hour of it. So, it's a work in progress. 8 hours of Daiya would fix all my troubles. So I've seen a few 30-minute time limits for Zatsu at the beginning. That makes sense. That's a good idea. I will do my best to do so in the future. You and Sion are very good at doing long pre-game Zatsu. for better, for worse. Yeah. That should be fun to try, I'd say. I'm currently on my 4th Elden Ring playthrough. Ah. Sekiro? I've never played Sekiro, no. It comes closer, Tom Clancy games. I've heard of, I have seen some gameplay of Tom Clancy games. Oh, wait a minute. I think I've... No, have I played a Tom Clancy? I'm not sure. Yeah, see, they're not my jam, but I do enjoy watching others play them. Yeah. 8-hour Daiya would definitely make work go by easier, but in exchange I'd mostly lurk/listen. There's nothing wrong with that. I appreciate support in whatever form it happens to be. If you want to lurk, that's a-okay by me. Please don't feel like you need to message. But at the same time, I love seeing what your opinions are too. Code Vein has cat ears, more Souls games named cat ears. Give up yeah. Armored Core 2 if you like mecha. Ooh, okay. Listening to Daiya while at work would totally make my work go faster. Yeah, Liza P. I really like the music in Liza P, and the aesthetics are really pretty too. I will forever say that if someone should play a Tom Clancy game, the go-to should be Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. Ooh, okay. The old games like Ghost Recon 2 and Rainbow Six Siege, all it takes is one shot to kill you, but it works both ways and your enemy's just as fragile. That's nice. I've played a little bit of Tarkov, and I'm really bad at it. I'm very bad at Tarkov. But I did want to get good at Tarkov, and then I played Tarkov, and I realized that I don't really think I'm the intended audience. I don't have the attention span for Tarkov, especially not streaming Tarkov, because you just sit in the bushes and you just, you know, like you either sit in the bushes or you have like crazy insane skill plays, and I'm not skilled enough at it. I'm a little stupid. So I like yeah, I never really got too far into playing Tarkov. But I think the scav runs are fun though. They were always fun playing with friends. Oh, those were fun. I liked those. Hearthstone would become oh, I like Hearthstone. I actually play more Legends of Runeterra though, which is like, I'm sorry, it's the League one. But yeah. So there's that. The correct old school Splinter Cell appreciation. Oh, okay. I've heard a lot about Splinter Cell, but I haven't played it. How should be fine if you stuck with it? Maybe on next. Maybe on next. I don't know when the next one kicks over. I'll look into it. Maybe I'll get back in on next. But we'll see. But in general, I've played a little bit of Tarkov, not a lot. I'm not super great with FPS. I'm gonna be real with you, but I like them. I was gonna say I wish there were more great card video games that didn't sell packs like the Watcher. Then I remember the entire game genre that is deck builders. Yes. I haven't played in like 10 years, but I remember it vividly. Very real. Do you ever plan to play Master Duel on stream? I would like to. I'm not a big Master Duel player. I would also like to return to Duel Links at some point. So we'll probably do some. Haven't made a new one for a while, and honestly I'm okay with that current state of, yeah. I feel it. Kind of tempted to recommend you Shadowverse, but the game's kind of going to end soon. Start with a new one. Oh, okay. Normally your support's lurking, but I've actually had the free time to chat. Oh, heck yeah! Thank you! I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping in and for chatting and yapping with me. Yeah, looking forward to more Balatro. Me too, me too. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do Balatro and Buckshot this week, but we'll see. So Wisu has talked to me about Card Fight Vanguard, but I've never personally like familiarized myself with it. But I'm tempted. I'm allured by the prospect. I want to look into more card games because I don't know a lot of TCG, especially not digital TCG. I know a few TCG, but they're mostly like the ones that I already, I'm familiar with. So I'd like to expand my horizons, broaden them, And I've heard Card Fight Vanguard is really good. When I said Balatro and Buckshot, you thought I meant at the same time. Oh, at the same time? I probably could. But I think the split screen would look weird. Recommend either Vanguard or Pokemon TCG. I like Pokemon TCG. So right now, TCGs I'm active in are Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's about in the way of TCG right now. I need to get back into it. Been a little rusty. So I'd like. There's a lot of others that I would like to get into and things like that. But right now it's just been a really long time because I'm not meta at all. I haven't played like an actual like competitive. Like I haven't played TCG in a really long time. But I like the deck collecting and the deck building aspect, so should really talk to Nova then. You guys have become really fun card game collab. Yeah, I've talked a little bit with Nova, so I want to get to know everybody more. I'm still pretty baby, so I'm still working on learning and getting to know everyone. Any chance for casino game teaching streams? Yes, I've actually already talked about that. I do have plans for hand cam streams. The first one will be blackjack, and then we'll move out from there. Because I want to talk about the psychology of blackjack too. Stop playing YGO before 5Ds. Before 5Ds, my beloved. I love 5Ds. Oh my god, card games on motorcycles. Have you heard about that Neon White game? Yes, I want to play it. It looks so good. Oh my gosh. I will say it's a speedrunning game, isn't it? And I have played Ultra Kill and I'm not very good. If you're okay with watching somebody be really embarrassing for a long time, I'm so down. But I know that Ultra Kill has like a lot of backseating and stuff like that. So I know a lot of people probably would not want to watch me play Ultra Kill on stream just because I'm really bad. It's like Hades, I have to do the learning curve, right? I have to get back into it. But I've never gotten into Ultra Kill and I've never gotten into speedrunning, so it's not even a matter of like me not being like practice. It's just that I need to learn the skills and the movement tech. Okay. Shouldn't I be really embarrassing? That's why I rang the bell. Oh my gosh. Do you normally play TCGs online? Online. One last thing. What I really love about the older Tom Clancy series is how grand it is while having some cool experimental stuff. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I like the realism with but while still pushing the boundary a bit. Far in the end, just for you to enjoy the game. Always about the meta deck. Yeah, I think so too. My Geo before 5Ds is a different game. It has been for like 16 years now. Yeah, I fell off after honestly, yeah, after Synchro Sums are probably where I fell off in the card game meta. And then I played Duel Links for a little while, and then I got into Master Duel for like 2 seconds and was like, whoa. The one turn meta is rough, so then I kind of stepped back from it. But I'd like to get back into it at some point in time. So I'm the subjective one to it. Neon White's pretty easy speedrun game to get into. Ooh, okay. Much more manageable than Ultra Kill. Oh, Okay, I'm appreciative because my first speedrunning like game in that genre that I got into was Ultra Kill, and it's fun, but it's like it's very overwhelming, you know what I mean? Got back into YGO when Thunder Dragons was a tier 0 deck. Got out because I wanted a new deck and it was like $200. My gosh, yeah, that's expensive. Hate how how meta focused card games have become. Yeah, me too. Like I wish that there was a bracket for like art deck builds, because like the thing is that sometimes you just want to build a really fun, funky build, and you don't want to be competitive about it. And I think that's my big issue with Master Duel, is that I feel like everybody is like, there's no like normie queue. Everyone is super competitive because it's ranked. And I just want a funny tee-hee-ha-ha goofy queue where I can play funny card decks and I'm like limit testing. Because that's the other thing, is like when I'm building a deck, I want to limit test, right? So I want to try it out in play against other decks so that I can determine what works, what doesn't work, what needs to be changed, things like that. And I don't like the fact that there's not really a good place for me to do that right now unless I do it against robots. I don't like that. I want to do it against real people. Personally, like the one-turniness of one modern YGO reminds me of a screwed-up fighting game where you get hints once and you die off of it. That's valid. That's valid. Make non-speedrunners feel the joys of speedrunning. Ooh, okay. I'm a big fan of that. Just baby brain stuff until Zixies came out. Now I'm super into the meta. Okay, that's understandable. I never caught up with Zixies. For real. Just want to have fun, not get wrecked in one turn. Yeah. My whole thing is that I really like the back and forth, so that's my personal thing. I like to play all the unusual decks against the meta decks, even though I often lose. Yeah, see, that's my thing, is that like I lose, but it is fun. I would like to you know, not get one shot when like specifically when I'm trying to build a deck. My big frustration is like it's frustrating to queue and then immediately get one shot, and it's like I don't even get a chance to play the deck to see if it's balanced or not, you know? Because I really like to build, like, you know, I like to do strange builds. And do my own like original builds for decks sometimes. Master Duel's not about playing, it's about not letting the opponent play, and that's, yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with it if you're really into the one turn meta. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but it's not the playstyle that I personally enjoy, and so, you know, at some point in time I would love to find like a, you know, a meta deck and go through it a little bit, but it really, for me right now, it's, you know, yeah, solo mode is good for help testing decks, but I like to test them live, you know what I mean? Like, I like to do actual, like, I want the stakes of it, you know? I wish Yu-Gi-Oh! Would have a mode where they call back to old decks. Yeah! Library of Ruina? I've heard good things about Library of Ruina, but I haven't played it yet. It's unfun when you always play against the same deck over and over. Yeah, that is also true. Honestly, my most memorable games are the ones where the dumbest deck builds pull off a really mean play. You know, sometimes it's just fun to play a really dumb deck, you know? Same with like Pokemon too. Like especially in like Pokemon like Showdown and things like that, where you're just like, I'm just gonna beat people up. Like, I'm just gonna, you know, destroy everybody with like 15 Bidoof. You know? Like, that's fine, that works. You love Library of Ruina? I've heard really good things about it, I just haven't had an opportunity to play it yet. No digital equivalent of showing up at a card shop with a deck that makes everyone in the city wonder how you can feed yourself. Meme decks are always fun to fool around with. Yeah. It's fun, it's goofy, it's tee ha ha hee hee hoo hoo. I like it. But yeah, I'm more of a playing for fun kind of girly. Because I think that's just my natural thing, is like, you know, if I'm gonna dunk on you, it's probably by accident because I was busy having fun. You know? That's just my personal thing on it. But yeah, oh my gosh, I feel so inspired to try out new things now, though. Sometimes the best strategy is classic. If I don't know what I'm doing, my enemy surely has no clue. That's true. You know, it throws them off their rhythm. Library of Ruina is fun, but if you know the lore of Lobotomy Corp or that game, I recommend to watch the other people play it, not playing it for yourself. Ah, yeah, so like, I've been curious about that because I really want to play Lobotomy Corp because it's a management sim, and I think that will be really fun. I like management sims. Is Lobotomy Corp not a fun game to play? I know it's long. Is it a bag? But it looks really fun. It looks like a fun game. And there's lobotomy. Okay. LobCorp came out first, but Library is the better intro to the world. Yeah, I didn't even realize that the two were in the same world. I'm gonna be real with you, because Library Ruina is so pretty. And, like, I think both of them are really nice. It's just really... They have very different aesthetics, at least just from the cover art. Don't recommend Lobotomy Corp, because because you need a mod to run it better? Okay. Stepped away from Yu-Gi-Oh! Just when Pendulum came out. Never touched it since. Really like too many existing archetypes from previous versions like Madolche. I love Madolche! I love Madolche! I used to be a Madolche girly. In fact, I have a Madolche deck still in Master Duel. Can I play it? No, I can't play Madolche nowadays. No one will let me play Madolche nowadays. No one will let me play Dragon Maids nowadays either, you know? Like, I can't play nothing. It's not for everyone, but they're fans of LobCorp. Okay. Good at testing your patience. I'd like to... I'll try it out maybe off stream and see if I like it, and then if I like it a lot, then maybe I'll play it on stream. We'll see if I like the mechanics. If you got in the Project Moon games, I love the lore, but it's really... Yeah, I've heard the lore is like really dark, which is really interesting to me. I am intrigued by such things. Sorry, big yawn. I'm getting to the part of our program where I'm starting to get a little bit eepy beepy. Any plans on playing MTG Arena? I haven't played Magic the Gathering in a really long time, and I've never played Arena. I've only played like in person. I'd be down to try it though. Kind of sad. Gotta build the Master Duel decks all over again because I couldn't link accounts. Oh, bit eepy. Yes. Love Madolche. That was the deck I wanted to use to meme at locals, but could not afford it. Yeah. Super recommend Library of Ruina. Okay. Thank you. Maybe we start with Library of Ruina and then we figure it out. Like we move on from there and we see. Big stretch, big eep. Too bad you can't play Eternal Formath on Arena though. Time to eep. Perhaps. It may be, I figured that we may be getting to the part of our program where Daiya Fortuna needs to eep. To eepy. Thank you so much everyone for talking with me about so many things. I have so many ideas for games to play now. Oh my gosh, I need to like make sure to think about. I know Neon White's already on my my like list of games that I want to get, so I don't think I have any worry about that. Library of Ruina is also, you know, something I already have in the cards, I think, so I will definitely keep an eye on those, as well as some of the others that were mentioned earlier. So thank you so much, everyone. But again, if for whatever reason, you know, you're not sure, or if you would just like to remind me, I do have a Maro thread. I'm gonna open up a Maro thread to answer questions tomorrow because it's too late right now. I'm tired. But I would love to get game recommendations, anime recommendations, manga recommendations. I've had one or two people who have sent me links to video essays that they've enjoyed, and that's really cute. I very much enjoyed that as well. So if you have a funny video or a video essay that you'd like to send me as well, please feel free to. Thank you so much everyone for stopping in and for hanging out with me today. Thank you so much for supporting the Zatsu despite the fact that it was not a karaoke stream. I know that we were originally planning on a karaoke stream. I wanna do the karaoke stream. I'm gonna make it a little longer than it was originally going to be on today's stream to make up for it. So I have some plans. I got some things figured out, don't you worry. But thank you so much everyone for stopping by the stream, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, whether it's morning, noon, or night for you. I am actually going to take another little second because I forgot, and I don't have somebody to raid yet. So let me figure that out first. And then from there on we can figure something else out. My body. Oopsies. Haha. I keep doing this to myself. A Daiya stream is a Daiya stream nonetheless. Yeah, I'm so glad you had fun. So that's great. Looking forward to karaoke stream too, but this is no way disappointing. I'm so glad that you enjoyed. You know, at the end of the day, that's what I'm really hoping for, is just for everyone to be able to enjoy themselves for however long you happen to decide that you're here. So the fact that you are taking time out of your busy day and that you've been able to have fun, that's what matters more than anything. So I'm very, very glad that you've been having fun, you've enjoyed your time here, and yeah, I can't wait to just absolutely yap your ear off again very, very soon, It's very exciting stuff. Let me see here. Who can I send? I'm trying to think about who I should... Let's see here. I'm clicking. My brain is comprehending. It's thinking right now. Okay, it looks like... Oh, heck yeah. Wait a minute. Is she live? Oh yeah, she is. Okay, cool. Okay. Wasn't sure. We're good now. Let me
producers.
No! Wrong. Incorrect. Sorry about that. It's not muted. It just keeps happening to me. I'm cursed. Okay. My apologies. You're just here for Daiya. For me? Oh. You sure know how to make a girl feel special. Okay. How about this? There we go. Okay. We're gonna raid into Lua. It's her birthday. She's doing her day 2 karaoke. I thought, we weren't gonna do a karaoke. So I feel like this is on theme. I feel like this makes sense. So thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by the stream. I hope that you have it was an advert. It was an advert on YouTube, I'm sorry. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, whether it is morning, noon, or night for you. And I will see you again very soon. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. PST, we're starting System Shock. It's the remaster of the original. I'm very excited for it. It's not the new fancy shiny one. It's actually the older one. So I'm very, very excited for that. And I hope that I will see you there. I will also be doing a summary Zatsu, talking more in depth about my experiences being in Pixelink for a week, and just kind of talking about what my first impressions are, my assumptions that I made before I became a VTuber here and everything like that, and just another opportunity to yap your ear off. I know, such a shame, right? So thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you again very, very soon. It was Daiya. I hope that you have a lovely, lovely night's sleep. Get some good sleep. Have a meal if you haven't yet, and I will see you very, very soon. Sayonara. Bye bye.